the demigod. So, hello everybody, and Rosie's excited for trauma. Appreciate it. I have stuck you guys on the archipelago map just for the time being, because obviously the battle map we had from last session I've just got rid of, just to make space for other bits and bobs that we may or may not need tonight. So, I'll fill you guys in on last session, and Carl, this is obviously for your benefit as well as everybody else that is listening that hasn't watched this session, which if not, what the fuck? Go watch it, then come back. You won't wait.
Wait.
We won't wait.
3 hours.
Yeah, post around the stream till like 12 and 9. But the stream side off last session, you guys in cages and around sofas discussing the acquisition of slaves and selling the fake slaves of the party members that were disguised. And throughout the conversation that was led by Nivara, it was clear that what they were doing, they knew exactly what they were doing. They had no remorse. Their moral compass compared to what is the standard barometer on the surface is entirely skewed and on a different point of axis, and fucking hell, it may as well have even been on a different plane of existence. It was fucked. But general morals and standings, it was fucked up. It was really bad. And there was almost, with some very, very, very basic and minor exceptions, almost no redeeming qualities from the party's eyes. At least that's how I understood it, and feel free to interrupt and disagree if you want to disagree. But Nivara, feeling it was getting to a head, started to purposely antagonize to a point of tension, and then at the peak of that tension, launched a barrage of her chronomancy and other weapons, and the prisoners freed themselves and basically started a mini revolution in the house, starting in a singular room, a singular slave. And fire. Lots of fire, as with Vith and the other slave you freed, the dwarf female, you made your way to where the slaves were being kept, also getting into the kitchen, bring some in there as well, setting many fires on your way through to prevent basically being chased down by guards and to generally cause havoc and property damage, because D&D is always spelt with arson, apparently, even though none of the letters are in the word, but you know, that's fine. Making your way to the base, you had a confrontation with a guard captain and her large squadron that was currently in the process of organizing and trying to fight a way to you. You interrupted them. Large combat was had. Vith even got involved at one point, and the slaves that you had freed at the time stayed at the top of the stairs with the mansion slowly burning down, so a bit of time pressure was on, but as it was starting to look really bad for you guys, but not knowing a number of the guards had taken wounds, and a couple of good and well-placed lightning bolts from Naya basically fucking cleaned house, and I think at one point 4 dropped in a single turn because damage had just accumulated and they'd all happened to position themselves in a way. Nivara put herself at risk to do it, but managed to drop a few, and then rescuing those in the cages and the young male drow that were in still prisons, but very bushy compared. And all in all, you had about 50, give or take. It's not, you don't know exact numbers. Vith suggested looting the weapon of the guard captain, and he looted a couple things himself that he did quietly to himself. You guys managed to get up and secure carts where the slaves knew where they would be, and managed to ride out there like a bat out of fucking hell, taking some fire in the process, but luckily none of the hits hit, because the people that took the hits had very good armor, or natural armor, whatever. Rushing through the town, and the town kind of like seeing the flames and seeing the light, and like kind of was like, what is going on? And then seeing 2 Umber Hulk drawn carts come barreling through, it caused...
3.
No, you only stole 2.
No, 3.
I thought it was 3, but...
Because Vith was being assisted by Vlad, and...
Yeah, no, it was 3. It was definitely 3, because we had 2... Yeah, 2...
Barnet and Ack on 1, Josiah and Naya on the 2nd, and then the 3rd
Vlad
was
was
Vith
assisting
and
Vith, yeah.
Vlad. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. If I've misremembered, that's fine. It doesn't make much of a difference.
Cool.
I'm not going to argue over semantics when it doesn't make a difference, so that's fine. You have
wagons.
you know what? You get a wagon and you get a wagon. Everybody gets a wagon, but no Humberholts to pull them. So as 4 extra wagons spawn behind you because I can't be arsed.
So they just smash in the height.
They just smash on the floor and just cause a bit of extra chaos. Just someone casted spawn wagon and didn't account for height apparently. You guys make your way through the town and through the farmland, the quote-unquote farmland, where the pathing is still there, and just as you break out of the territory of the town and then onto the really hard and heavy and horrible shale, you do notice quite quickly that these carts aren't going to work. Because unlike the pathways that you've been on, that are even to a point roughly maintained, this is completely unmaintained, and it's not like dirt roads that will eventually wear themselves in, it's solid rock. And it is far too bumpy and rickety. You could take the carts, but it will be extremely dangerous. And probably break the carts not very far and slow. This is where you guys got to at the start of this session. So I'm going to leave you guys there, just as you get past those posts with the fungal lanterns hanged outside, which Rose, you took a sample of, if you remember. Which was essentially a concoction of mushrooms and urine.
Lovely.
How do you guys want to start?
So, just to clarify, are the wagons like, do we have to go really slow, or are they just
They could.
usable?
They could travel it, but it is going to be incredibly slow because the routes and roads out of here are just clearly not designed and or maintained for car travel. They are designed for foot travel.
Yeah. Second question: slower than a walk?
Oh, probably about walking pace, yeah. But the problem is, I'd imagine you guys probably have a hankering for wanting to go a little quicker. Don't know why. Don't know why you would ever want to go quicker than a brisk walk in a lovely part of the Underdark. But, you know, I've got a feeling you might want to... That's up to you, though. But obviously, at this point now, we are at the point of the start of the night session, which is, funny enough, I called We Run Now. I will let you guys take over, and obviously now in character and all. So, let's continue.
Alright, everybody out the carts.
Obviously, the
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to call them the freemen, because rather than keep calling them slaves, because they're no longer technically slaves. So the freemen, they are in a state of shock, a bit of panic, and a bit of... They are following your direction, but it's not at the minute. It's because they're all in kind of like a mixture of stunned confusion, because you've got to imagine for these people as well that they've been locked in dingy cells, mistreated, and like they didn't ever expect a party to come in, and bear in mind, for the most of them, this was in full frontal view of them as well. Shock and awe, complete desecration and murder. And then you kind of all grab them all by the shoulders and go, "Come with us." And they've kind of just gone, "Oh, okay." So they will follow your direction, almost unquestionably. But they are a bit, what the fuck is this all? They're overwhelmed.
Any sick or injured that need healing before we move on? Because otherwise, they would
We've
need
got
the
no
cart.
time.
A few of them will...
We have no time.
A few of them would mention... No one's very obviously, like, crippled or anything like this. Like, everyone is fit and healthy enough to walk and or run. But a number of them do mention that they've got cuts and bruises and lesions. But that's
fine.
Stuff that can be dealt with later, sort of thing.
I think the dark truth is that if there was an infirm slave,
Yeah, that is. They would either be sold off to somewhere where they could be of use, or old yelled. That is.
Well, that's the thing. If they got injured on the way out, that's my thoughts.
Fair.
I think for the most part, maybe with the exception of a couple of minor burns, the general consensus is fine. Maybe cuts and bruises.
Oh.
Your party members are more fucked up right now.
Oh, massively.
If you look at all of us, we are messed up.
I want to say, Ivara, you're very fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm hurt.
Biff, he was fucked up and now he's mostly okay. And I think Josiah's a little hurt, and that's about it.
Let me just check. I think I might.
I'm kind of half-ish.
Oh yeah, okay, so you're bloody. I think Barnett's the only one that come out of that smelling of roses. Or
He's
blood.
scratch free.
Yeah.
He's scratch free.
The tank
Is.
come
I
out
know,
Okay.
I'm not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd get everyone together, and I'd cast this.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. I'd imagine he's done rather
Oh,
quickly. Just a quick roll
sorry.
call of
Oh,
like
hold
injuries.
a minute, hold. Depending on what you're trying to do, because we haven't got the time just yet.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, my
Just 2
computer
seconds.
decided to update.
Can I get it so that we use the carts to block in the way, setting free the Umber Hulks, and once everyone's the other side, set fire to them? That would be Naya's suggestion.
block
to set
the-
fire
block
to
the
the
road.
carts.
Yeah, easy enough. And that
Free the Umber Hulks
and
and
assuming
set fire.
any people pursuing would definitely be hampered
Mhm.
by that. I'm not going to make any skill checks. It's not difficult to do. The Umber Hulks are trained to a point. They are borderline the Underdark horses. They're not the feral monstrosities that they should be.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to create
Easy enough.
basically a blockade that'll take them a little bit of time to get
Yeah,
through.
so you push the
we can
carts.
start rushing
push
off.
the carts to block the road. You cut the Umber Hulks free and kind of like slap them on the carapace to like make them run. And then you just set fire. It's easy enough. I'm not going to make you roll.
There you
Let's
go.
go, everybody.
That's what I was gonna
Let's
do.
just...
Okay, so
Oh, jeez.
damn. And how many
It's
people does
everyone.
that cover?
I believe
Let me
it's
read it.
6.
So that would be
No,
all your party
sure
members and
was.
Vith. Yeah.
6, yeah, 6.
So that's all your party members, bar you, 'cause she wasn't technically there. Vith.
Correct.
And yeah, that's fine. Everyone's fully fucking healed.
I think I'm full health.
We get the full 35, you know.
He's a
Oh,
life
yeah,
cleric.
I hit.
35 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life clerics, man, don't fuck
There's a
around.
plus 12.
Mm.
You hover over it, it's the 3d8
You know,
plus 12.
I've just thought of something quite funny, and this is just like a bit of a random moment. It always tickles me, Carl, that in D&D and like roleplay games generally, you most times tend to play the healer, don't you? Is that like your inner
Apart from when
nurse?
I like a rogue.
I was going to say, is that your inner nurse coming out?
I like the healing side of thing, but I also like the occasional rebellion with the rogue.
You've got to make a patience for when you play a healer.
Yeah.
You've got to
Yeah.
make
Trickery Cleric. Trickery Cleric would be the perfect fit for you. It's because you're kind. Just take it. Very
Don't
nice.
tell people. I've got an image to keep.
No, Mom. I'm edgy.
Anyway, can we start getting all the slaves to start hurrying their way up the track now at this
Oh yeah,
point?
like
and
I
just,
said,
like,
they're not.
moving
None of them are really
along?
going to fight you at this point. They are far too overwhelmed and stunned. They are going to follow. The point is, there's no roles. You know, if you tell them a command, they're quite huddled together, and because basically the token that I've got them is just a crowd of people. It's a huge token because like there's about 50 of them. They're all huddled together. They're a bit scared, confused, shocked.
As it starts to
Everybody
get a bit
needs to get a
darker.
buddy. Buddy up.
The other thing that does help as well is having Vith with you, which a number of them would recognise Vith as obviously someone who did escape. They all assumed he died. And, you know, seeing him does help a ton.
I'm also going to use... Sorry?
I was going to say, which map are we on? Because you mentioned token. We're on the island map. At the
It's
minute, just-
as yeah, it's just the
Okay.
if needed, I have maps made.
A map. Can I cast Dancing Lights ahead of us to try and light our way, but keep
Easy
them
enough.
low and dim, just so people can follow them as we're moving
Keep them
forward?
like cat-sized lights almost.
Yes, exactly. Low and dim, and just trying to help, because I'm guessing there is a mix of all sorts of different races amongst these
You've
slaves,
probably got
and
about
some of them wouldn't be able to see.
You've probably got about 10 male drow,
Mm-hmm.
and then probably about 5 or 6 humans, couple dwarfs, couple of deep gnomes, some half elf. It's a smattering, and it's not doesn't follow any like population like it's whatever they could get their hands on. But the main part of the group is male drow, mostly in their teens, early 20s maybe, like
Well, what time
equivalent
of
of
day
in
is it?
elven years. So
What time of day is it?
um,
Roughly.
well, funny enough, you wouldn't know unless you had a certain pitch.
Yeah.
You would be aware
Specifically.
that you got into town probably mid-afternoon,
Oh.
and you.
Was it mid-afternoon?
No, actually, it was late morning. Sorry,
Yeah.
And then going through the town, meeting and stuff, it's probably late afternoon, early evening now, I would say, because you spent time going through the town, and then... Although the meeting was a little shotgunned in terms of the roleplay scene, it was a bit more drawn out than it actually was. Do you know what I mean? Probably about an hour or so total.
Through towards the party, kind of like I'm guessing Naira is moving backwards and forwards, like
Yeah,
keeping
and with
pace.
the
if
keen
that
mind
makes sense
feat,
of it.
Rose, you would be aware that it's currently 5:23 p.m.
5:23, and I know that it took us 7 hours, including a rest in the middle, for us to get from top side to bottom.
Not only that as well, but that was with a very small group going at a fast pace. With a large group like this, it's going to be considerably longer, because you've got a group of people that...
You can go only as quick as your slowest person, technically.
Yeah,
if
and unless you're willing to
doing-
cut a few apron strings, like, no, the travel speed that you did then is going to be considerably less. Probably twice as long, if not pushing on 3 times as long, because you've got a very disorganized, large group of people. And some paths that Vith took you through are just not traversable with this many people. So you might have to go slightly different ways. But Vith is confident he knows a way that's safe.
I'll say to the party then, getting back to the front, it's currently about 5:20, and 5:23 to be completely exact, but
At
that
43
seems unnecessary. And 43 seconds.
Look, if you get key mind, I'm going to give you...
I know, it is fun though, right? But I knew that it took us several hours for just us to get down there, so either we push through the night. I'm a little bit reticent for an entire group of people to suddenly bed down for 8 hours whilst being on the run without something to save us a little bit, or some sort of cleverness.
So
yeah, what was the last bit? Because it went a bit choppy.
Yeah, I
for
missed
me.
the last bit.
She basically said she would recommend either we walk through the night or somebody comes up with something, basically, because she's a little bit reticent to have a large number of people suddenly bed down for 8 hours and instantly be found, because like they could just catch up with us.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean,
Vith would say, no, I agree, but I believe at some point we might have to stop, because I don't think all of these people are going to go the entire way.
What do you mean?
I think we
I
can
think
have
we should
shorter
at
rest,
least,
but-
yes, at least some time, but I don't think that everyone is going to make it on their feet. The sleeping arrangements are not good enough. They're not well rested, nowhere near enough.
If we
Which I
push on as
understand.
far as we can, if we
Yeah,
find
I-
somewhere that's we can hide.
How are we
what I was
going to
gonna say
hide?
as well.
Well,
Go on.
if we find somewhere.
Captain?
Well, I was going to suggest that the more frontline, we split the party in half are at the back of this group and half at the front. I think Vlad, Veth are very good at following
Well, funny enough,
the path.
maps that can help illustrate. Second. So, it's map. So at the bottom, see the rough. These are the people. Vith on the screen as well.
I have a question, DM. Mechanically,
Go for
I
it.
know you don't like these conversations, but
No,
I'll
but
ask.
if it's relevant, it's relevant.
Tired people, right? If I'm like behind the group and I transferred a bit of my life essence, I think I can only do it so many times. Could I like zap a bit of HP into them to keep them?
It's not a
If
healing.
people like-
It's not a health point issue.
No, I know.
I know
I'll just-
exactly what you're getting at. Like almost like a stim, a coffee, a Red Bull equivalent.
Yeah.
The problem is, exhaustion points is nothing to
Yeah.
do with your HP. It's a different monster. No, it's a fair question, but unfortunately, I've always seen mechanically HP and exhaustion two very separate.
I respect that. Yeah.
Because health is your physical well-being, diseases, wounds, shit like that.
Mhm.
Whereas your exhaustion, it's your energy, your ability to keep your eyes open, stay alert. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
So you can risk
Just based
taking
on-
on exhaustion points, and
Mhm.
the freeman taking on exhaustion points and push through the night. You can maybe try and see what a short rest could do, because a lot of them being elven descent would still get a long rest from it. But then you're also running the risk of like your dwarves, your humans, those types
4
of people
hours or
suffering.
4 elves.
not only that, but I'll still need 4 hours. But like
I
from
think they need
a
8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, from a logical point of view, if we stop for 8 hours,
Oh yeah. I
they
agree.
are finding us.
we get
There
it.
is no
I-
doubt
Oh, yeah.
about it.
Yeah, no, I
Even a
think,
short hour concerns me.
Oh yeah, you're not
Mhm.
easy to hide.
No, a massive group of 50 people. If we are trying to like escape this is above table talk, by the way,
No,
not in
that's
character.
no. I mean,
obviously.
I think it can be
I
in-
think it is very much in character. You are discussing like it's
Okay.
a very logical thing.
I'll go in character then. That's fine. If it is that we were to even slow down for 30 minutes, we give them 30 minutes for finding us. This might have to be a very serious conversation that we have with all people here to basically explain, you slow down, you stop, you could potentially be caught again.
Yeah.
Hopefully some sort of fire under their ass will make them move quicker. I do understand that they are a large, unorganized group. Let's make them organized.
But we need an inspiring speech, and he sort of
Yes.
like stands up and walks off to like a you know your classic sort of Jussie out rock, I guess.
Hang on. I've got just the thing for it. Give me a second.
Is this potentially you taking inspiring leader at some point, maybe in the future?
do
Because
want
it is
to.
a
I
do
legitly
want to.
good start.
I've drew a really shitty rock underneath you. There you go, bud. It's a really, really badly drawn rock, but there you go. It may or may not be shit.
Do you want me to roll first?
No,
or
I
roll
want to hear
after?
what you got to say first, because it might affect the DC.
I think he will like obviously he will just sort of start shouting first, and he'll say, "People of the Underdark, once you were slaves, now you are free, but you now must earn that freedom. We cannot halt. We cannot wait. We must press on." And it'll just be like, Viv has told me the resolution you all have. You all had resolution in slavery. You all had a hope to get out of that, though. And you need to hold on to that. And we need to go as far and as quick as possible. And I think it's just that, really. It's just, we need to do this. We need to do it quick. And, you know, he's doing his booming captain voice.
And I'm not going to do specific accents for specific people of the group, because there's just too many and too varied. Like, a number of them will, like, kind of... They get what you're saying. Like, they're all like, fuck yeah, we didn't want to be there. But there is also... You do get from the crowd, there is also some pause and trepidation, especially from certain people, where it's almost like... But what comes after?
Okay.
Because the problem is, like we're grateful, we're happy, thank you, you freed us, but what now?
Captain?
You have to,
That
you
also,
have to,
that, and that comes from the
Yeah.
Drow especially, where they were pretty much born into it. They know nothing.
Yeah.
People that were captured, it's a little different, but it's the people born into it. They know fuck.
I guess he'll pull like Viv to like the side of him and he'll say like, "You, yeah."
Every
He's
other
like, "You
party
have-"
member's fucked off. They don't care.
I know I'm here. I just didn't realise we had to put ourselves on the
I know,
map.
hey, we're making a scene, Rose. It's a cutscene.
Okay.
God
What
damn
are
it.
you on then?
I have also
If it's a
changed.
fucking cutscene, I can imagine like Barnett in the background, like rolling into barrels or something. Like it's just like.
Or no, just
like
looking
Liam
over. I
fucking
will
does.
point out where you are at the minute. It's almost like the blacks at the side isn't like, it's not a cave. That's the walls. That's the lip of a cliff. So he's probably peering over the
Okay, yeah.
cliff. Like, that blackness is like
fuck
hundreds of feet down. Oh,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Bonnet!
Goodbye, my bonnet.
Bye!
My friend. And he will say, well, I guess the desire will just be like, you have two options once we get to the surface. Be on your way. There's towns, there's cities, you can have a trade, or you work with us. I have given Vith employment in our crew, and there's space and lodgings for all of you if you so choose it. But you're free men, you have that choice.
And Vith will kind of chime in on the back end, speaking in Elvish more to the like Drow and stuff, because they're the ones that the majority have the trepidation. Oh, he is right, and he has done well by me so far. And if many of you cousins, and brothers, and sisters that I, no, not sisters, that they fucked up.
Yeah.
My cousins, my brothers that I
My
see.
male family, yeah.
It would be very good to have you all join me. At least it would be far better than where we have come from. Maybe go forward from here together. Rekindle our kinship once more. Better.
Josiah has no idea what he's saying.
No, because he's
He
saying this in Elvish.
Yeah, I know.
But
So he's just
Nivara
like,
does. Basically, he's
At that
just
point.
giving you the seal of approval.
Yeah, he's going to infer that. He's going to infer that, and then he'll just be like,
And yeah, I would imagine,
Well,
although
yeah.
you don't understand what's being said, he's making hand gestures to you, and you can tell in someone's tone that they're speaking positively, not nastily. So you can't.
this asshole is. Yeah,
although
no,
you don't
I
know
can-
exactly what's being said, it's very clear that he's
you can
speaking
infer,
well of you.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like pointing at you and gesturing to himself. He's gesturing to above him and things like this.
We are building a better future up there.
I'll allow you to make the roll
Yep.
advantage because of you dragging Vith in, and Vith obviously has no reason
Mm-hmm.
to discredit you. Benefits.
I think that just the last thing it will say is, if you work with me, we are building a better future up there. A space for freedom, a
Make
space
the
for
Underdark
prosperity.
great again.
No, it's make the archipelago great again.
It's Mooga.
It's the archipelago, not the Underdark.
Oh,
Fuck
so
this
so it is just straight up just D&D Maga then, because it's make Archipelago's great again.
Yeah. Persuasion advantage.
Please,
aye.
yeah.
And I can't get under an 8. Yeah. So that's an 8.
So, yeah. No, like it wasn't a terribly high
can
DC,
I-
but it was more proving that you had a plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Rather than
yeah.
just,
You're like, what the
you're
fuck are we
free.
doing? Yeah.
Aye, because then you know.
Yeah.
Go on, Rose. What was you gonna say?
At this point, seeing that the crowd is starting to turn and Naya's been keeping an eye over her
In a good
shoulder
way, I
at
might say.
the dark cavern. Yeah. She'll go. Look, we can talk about your freedom and what you will do next, topside, but to do that, you have to be free. Move. And she's going to start, like, rushing the crowd forward a little bit and trying to get them to move. Because at the moment, we just halted and had a massive conversation for 10 minutes with everyone echoing and
It's not
do you know what I mean? And she's like, I know, but still.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
depends
I
on
get
how
it.
long it took. She's like, we need to be going. They could be following us. Let's move, kind of deal.
Yeah, and no, like some of the growing like concerns that if you hadn't have had a good answer or an answer at all, would because it sounds weird to say, but you would got the feeling that they probably would have gone back because
Well,
a
it's
shit
like they're
life is
risking-
better
yeah.
than no life. Do you know what I mean?
Or the risk in their lives, if they turn back now, they might have a chance of living. And if you're like, oh, we don't know what we're doing, I get it.
Yeah, because if you
Not
had just
only
brought them
that,
all to the
but-
surface and then just gone, right, see you later, guys. We've just got our moral points. But you at least have
Very
spoken.
difficult.
Yeah, you've at least spoken, like, you've got a plan, you've got intentions, that once you guys get topside, for those that want to or have nothing else to do, you've got something so that they've got something, because some people probably remember their families and where they're from and can probably eventually make their way back some way. The majority of these people either can't remember,
Yeah.
never had one, forgotten, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I think that's good. And yeah, like, obviously they're not, like, sprinting, but they are trying to go as quick as they can.
I think it's more just maintaining pace, and rather than like going full on jog,
It
it's
is
more
normal
just like
travel
maintain
pace
this
to
wall.
a degree.
Yeah.
It's just the problem is, although it's a large group, so it is naturally going to be slowed ever so slightly. That's just inevitability. But they are going as quick as they can without being recklessly quick.
We're also trying to get people to not sit down every 5 minutes and stuff like that, because people,
Yeah.
even though you could be as kind as you can do and you can be as nice as you possibly can do, people are still going to be like, oh, I'm tired, and try and sit down, especially if they haven't really had that much physical activity.
Yeah. Josiah's at the back, and if...
Yeah, feel free to organise yourselves however you wish. Vith is happily leading at the front, because he's obviously the one that knows the pathways.
I mean, I don't think it'll come to it now, but Josiah will employ intimidation as he have to, saying we'll leave you behind. I don't think we're at that point yet, but that's why he's at the back as well as guarding.
It's only been a couple of hours at this point.
Yeah.
I have shape changed as well. I've dropped the drow and I'm now
Back
a
to Underdark
human.
Again?
No, a human male with a red beard.
Ooh, okay.
We'll call him Reggie.
Does he have red hair?
Yeah.
Or no hair? Like, is he bald
short.
with a beard?
Well, he'll have short hair, yeah. You can just call me Niles.
Niles.
Niles
Call him
again?
Reggie.
All right.
But last now, though,
Like that.
didn't... Okay. No question.
What?
But yeah, push forward. We keep moving, everybody moving,
anything-
keep going.
During these opening stages of travel now at this point, is there anything people are doing at this point? Any conversations you want to have into party? And this is all during
Don't feel like
travel.
the time. Don't feel like the time.
No, that's fine. I'm just giving you the option.
Yeah.
I'm offering, like, is there
It's more
anything
we
you wanna
got a job
anything
to
you
do.
wanna say?
Do job. Later we chat.
Pushing on.
Just keeping an eye out, making sure we're not being followed.
And yeah, you can see that Vith has taken you, deviated off a couple of the original pathways, and you guys are now on paths that you don't recognize. The ones before are quite narrow and a bit iffy. And eventually you will come onto a path that it looks like this, where you could, it's basically a large natural stone bridge that is literally underneath is just blackness. You could send the dancing lights down if you wanted, but you probably got a feeling you would find the bottom. And you can just hear,
Do
like...
we... On our way, as we're walking on whatever, do we ever come across the druid that we met on the way down?
Perception.
I will also be telling people to watch out for a little
Lizard.
stowaway.
Yeah.
Perception, was it?
Yeah.
$15?
From where you are, probably about 20 or so foot behind you, can see like a little like skinky lizard looking thing that it's like rapidly like running along the floor, like in your direction, like as you guys are walking, following.
I just snap Kavane out, and Kavane just literally does that kind of like predator seeing prey thing and tries to chase it off. Like, does that make sense a little bit?
Well,
Like,
the second you like spawn it and then kind of like gesture like, go get him. It
Go get.
immediately like runs to the edge of the cliff and kind of like runs over the edge. And I'm assuming Kavane's not dumb enough to fucking jump off the edge.
Oh no. Kavane's smarter. Getting smarter. But yeah, and then he can return.
When we're crossing this sort of stony bridge, like natural
Yeah,
stony bridge.
It's not thin. When I say it's like a stony bridge, I mean like it's like 40 foot thick, maybe more.
Okay.
It's just underneath, you can just, if you look over the edges, you just see an endless black, which, what I was about to get to, you can hear the different screeches and crinks and noises of monstrosities that the Underdark does provide.
I will keep him out for smell, just in case that thing, because it's a lizard, is going underneath the bridge. So Kavane will be keeping his nose out. Does that make sense? to see if he can smell it coming back. Because I could just genuinely just see it just running over the edge, going underneath us, and running along underneath.
Well, funny you say that. He might be.
Sorry, Danny.
No, it's fucking good shout. But you don't know, because you ain't... If you wish to go and jump off the edge and have a look, you may, but I don't think you're going to do that.
No. Cobain's just going to keep his nose out and trying to smell for the stint, just in case it stinks.
What all of you do...
Stink.
What all of you...
The smell of the creature.
So, is that as you guys are making... Start to feel occasional shaking tail, like some of the loosest stone that's not attached to you, tickling and dancing on the tops. And you'll notice Vith does kind of like hold himself for a moment and then it goes. He kind of looks around, then carries on. And you notice these are starting to become a bit more frequent.
Vith, what is it?
Don't know. But, can't be good, surely.
Does it seem like the tremor... So, because usually tremor and noise go alongside each other, right? Can we hear anything ahead?
Feels like the source... Like, as you're pushing along, these tremors are getting strong.
How far are we from the surface, Vith?
Probably 6 or so hours, maybe. It's hard to tell.
So we've taken a longer route to get out.
Had to, because
a much longer.
The narrower pathways, we couldn't take the people.
What time is it? Roughly, is it getting late?
It is 6:45-ish.
It's only been an hour, Trout. Okay, yeah. No worries then, that makes sense. Okay, never mind, ignore me.
It's been about an hour.
I was thinking that I was like...
This point. It's been about an hour to the rousing speech. Then it's been about another half-ish hour since.
I'm just... What Josiah's just going to do is he's just going to have like a 2-minute check of everybody. And he's doing this for a specific reason. So you'll be like... to sort of Lad and Naivara will be like, can you see if that rumbling's moving? If we like change the direction, if we just stay here for 2 minutes, can we just see if it's like we'll pass it?
Okay, yeah. I know exactly what you mean. You want to see if it's got a source, a specific source, or if it's like moving.
Yeah, because if it's moving, then we can try and go veer to the left slightly,
it's
kind of thing.
Better,
what I'm
baby.
saying. So he's asking anyone to do perception checks to see.
I will allow that. I'd say it's more of a survival check because you're trying to like locate like an unseen source almost.
It's just it's
actually, no, I'll allow you to do perception,
but
I'll allow you to do perception, but the DC is going to be slightly higher, whereas survival check is going to be a bit easier to navigate.
Yeah, it's staying in one place to see if we can track if the source is moving.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing as well that we've moved diagonally, so coming up from a point, and then we've moved.
Yeah, you
both...
are you are on an incline.
Can I tell still where north is underground?
I believe so, because I don't believe you'd need like the sun or anything to do it with.
It's key mine. I always assumed it was just you kind of know where north is.
Yeah,
just a
north,
weird feeling you have.
From what you can tell, north seems to be, as you're looking at this map here, on the.
So, on the left.
Yeah, so north is left. So you guys are currently heading eastward.
Right, okay. Can I use that to try and pinpoint what direction it's going? Like, is this something...
northeast-ish at the minute.
Northeast-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it seem to be moving if we do that perception check?
Yeah. I've seen your checks. Do you want to make yours, Naivara? No, hi Drumstick.
13.
And hi Pyro. I'm doing okay, bud. Lovely. So, Naivara, it's hard for you to tell, really. Oh, I saw you'd already rolled a 15 above. Never mind, I'll go off that one, but it's still the same. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You can feel it when it's there, but it's really hard to tell. And hi, Han, how you doing, sweetie? Guess what, Dan? What, Pyro? Tell me. But Vlad and Barnet, you do get the sense that it feels like it's moving ever so slightly. It's hard to tell. It's definitely still coming from roughly in the direction you guys are heading in, but it doesn't quite feel like it's in the exact same place.
Does it feel like a consistent low tremor, or is it like footprints impacting the ground? Is it like
It's inconsistent,
or is it a little bit pneumatic?
It's inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
So, I guess is it like fud or rumble, rumble?
It's rumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is.
Could it be
ever so
depicted
slightly
as something moving, like slithering almost? Is that what it feels like?
Yeah,
Or like a low
Tunneling.
Yeah.
tunneling?
Both of those could be true, or it could be a natural phenomena.
But it's far enough away because we're not hearing anything. Eventually, we should hear something based on the size of this cavern that we're in. Any sound that if it breaches the wall, we'll hear because it'll echo. It's a large cavernous space, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is already at a point where, like I said, some of the loose shale and stuff, it's jostling and like prickling. But I get what you mean about the sound. Yeah, if it was something that was on the surface of the floor or like in the air, you would probably be hearing it very clearly. So whatever is going on, it's probably subterranean.
This.
Oh.
Do the drow matrons have anything that can be used to tunnel?
They have had pacts with different creatures before, and I know at least one time I was instructed to assist kobolds with creating some tunnel systems beneath houses.
Bigger.
Wormier.
Not that I know of, no.
Wormier.
Not that I know to know. But the problem is I've always been told and threatened with all the different creatures that we could encounter that could be extremely dangerous. Who knows what is out here? All this place is horrible.
Do you know any path? Can we take a slightly wider pathway away from it?
Once we
These
get,
things can traverse.
once we get across this bridge, I know there is one other pathway that I'm not sure of. We can take that one instead, but I know where we're going at the moment.
So, if it is what I am hoping it is not, that thing could be upon us within seconds. We will have no way of stopping it.
Why, what do you think it is?
Some sort of burrower, either a Umber Hulk, like we just saw. Is it an Umber Hulk? The big things with that are like ground sharks.
No, Umber
What am I thinking of?
Hulks are the beasts of burden that you currently had in tow. They're like large bipedal creatures.
I know what you're on about. The thingy. Oh, I can't remember.
You know what I'm on about, right?
Yeah.
The things that look like ground sharks.
I know. Oh, right. Well, funny enough.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this conversation, you can feel the rumble so more intense. And just as you're going back and forth, and you're talking about this land shark that burrows.
Can I say just one thing? Because it'd just be hilarious. Well, Josiah was like, well, I haven't heard anything about that, but people would always make jokes about having like a great pink worm. Like, you know, like the kind of lad jokes. Could it be that? And then now you can.
And then as
Solely from the ground.
out of the ground.
Yeah.
Land sharks!
Rose, the word
I'm
you
sorry,
were looking
Dan.
for was bullet.
Yeah.
That was it! I was like, what are they called? You know, I'm not going to go looking through the books at the moment, but I could see them very clearly in my mind.
It's a very popular D&D creature that belongs to the Underdark.
As in Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, I remember.
As seen on games.
Yes.
But just hearing.
Oh God, this is gonna die. Oh no.
It breaches the surface and it takes a couple steps forward. It's gonna rectangle. The now tunnel floor
fair.
As it crawls out, Bith kind of snaps his head back. Oh, fuck. Guys,
Keep the slave. Oh, okay, you're going straight into initiative. Cool.
I will allow you to say a quick thing. Finish.
Just keep them safe, so we can get on. Does that make
Well,
sense?
yeah, get him back, and we'll deal with
Yeah.
it.
Oh dearie me.
And we're from where we were before in terms of abilities. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tapped. Oh well.
No, Hannah, I'm glad you're doing well. I always like stop button. See, at some point in a day and day. It's the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on.
It's busy at the minute. I'm buying a house.
Mm.
Oh, I'm not as
Large
tapped as I
house.
thought I was.
What did you say? I'm not.
Oh, you know, it's being built.
Yeah, I'm
You
buying.
still have to buy it.
You can't buy what
It's
doesn't
like-
exist, Rose.
No,
It's
you
pre-ordered
can't.
a house.
It's
Ben's
pre-ordered.
not buying it. No, don't pre-order. That's
he's,
bad.
He's backed it on Kickstarter, on council Kickstarter.
No, I still got to do conveyancing shit and all that stuff.
Gotta do what?
Because of the land conveyancing.
It's the land.
It's a whole thing
Oh,
you have
okay.
to do.
I remember when they built the house
local area.
and didn't build enough people. They sold too many.
You should build enough people. What?
No, they didn't build enough houses.
He
They
did
kind of
say he did
made
say
them a-
build enough people.
Oh, jeez. That's not what you call building, okay, Liam?
Wait, this
Oh,
isn't
dear.
Lego.
building.
This is sex.
Oh no! No wonder I'm banned from
What do you
Legoland.
think? Okay, let's go.
I'm glad Liam never studied construction at school, college. 'cause otherwise that would be-
Spoilers aside from the creatures, Rose.
What?
No,
I'm
Barney,
a
you are
smarty pants.
quickest to react. You are smart, but you're also a... You spoiler.
Whoa.
Wow.
Look. She's lovely. You be bitch.
Oh
Does he-
dear.
Yeah. Does it look angry?
Very.
Okay. So
can
I'm
put
going
this
to
on.
rage. I get to roll my special dice now. Oh, 6. I don't think I've had that for a while. Hold on,
You
where's my
have rages
table gone?
left?
I only used one.
Oh. Well, you used 2, but maybe you didn't rage one. Anyway, carry on. Ignore me.
Hold on. Yeah, where's the... Sorry, the table's... Not... Where's the table?
Oh god.
Oh
Okay,
my
I'll just do my
word.
attack.
But please
I'm just gonna move up and hit it.
Devon, get the table.
There is no table. I'm gonna go reckless.
Okay.
Feeling lucky tonight.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Come on. Way, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. That hits.
And that's gonna be doing 8 points of damage.
11.
11, sorry. I'm looking at the other dice. There we go.
Second attack
26?
also hits. Yeah. It's got good AC,
Well-
but not that good.
Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can... Well, there it is. Got the table. Okay. Until your rage ends, you're surrounded by multicolours. Protective lights. You gain +1 AC. +1 to my AC. I'm within 10 feet of you, allies get the same bonus.
Okay, so just +1
Oh,
AC.
+1 AC. Yeah.
To you and anyone.
Get myself
on
under.
10.
Yeah, just see if I can get another up for myself.
But yeah, no.
That's me
got,
done.
It's got like a large, singular head carapace like shell. But unfortunately, it's not enough, as like you're able to like swing, and it does deflect the blows quite well, but it basically shaves large chunks of the hardened shell, and you can feel like it bedding into some fleshier bits. Hello,
Yeah.
mate. Ow, ow. Is that it?
That's me done, yeah.
Yeah. Terry was on the back of my chair then and fell and basically got stuck in a gap between me and the arm of the chair. And she was kicking me in the side trying to pull herself out. Ivara.
Oh, me already.
Yeah.
Okay.
well. The thing is, there's 3 of you with 20 and above, and then it goes down to 13. Like, there's a big jump. Everyone roll either really well or really, really bad.
Oh, time wizards, I'll just go earlier for some reason.
You can if you want, manually hold it back if you want.
Go later.
Like you've done with me when I am, like, you'll get your action only, but you basically stall you.
No, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm just going to start off with... I'm going to put a countdown on it.
Final one?
The final countdown. And then I'm going to fire a minute hand and a hour hand at it.
Yeah, so until the spell ends, you do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target. So it's basically like Ben's like affliction thing.
Pee-pee!
Yeah, it's your
Yeah.
pee-pee.
Everyone gets a PP. I'm just laughing at Rose singing the
Some
final
get two.
countdown as well.
So,
Yeah, I would make it a clip, but the problem is copyright. It was too close to the real thing.
Oh no, I'm just laughing because I was talking about it on stream last
Oh,
night.
yeah. Well, it's just a fucking good song, and I made the joke on purpose because of Daniels. The first,
27 and...
the first one will hit only, as the second one
That's
manages
fine.
to just glance off the carapace and just pings off.
So that does
7 force.
well, 1 necrotic. So what happens is all these different numbers and letters. You almost... Okay, this is going to be a bit of a weave note. Bear with me. But you know, in Death Note, when the Shinigami are able to see somebody's like time above their heads, it's like that. But everybody can see.
Have you
this,
just made a
this
hand go
countdown
and push the
thing.
clock a little bit back?
Exactly. So suddenly you just watch it edging closer, like quickly towards.
Yeah. So
0.
as you're edging the billet.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jesus. All right, cool. That's the end of my turn. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. No, the hand goes in and just ping. The one pings off the carapace, but the other one like beds in, like under the plates almost, and it you don't see what it actually does, but it does seem to do, because it does not react very well. This covered in.
But it still reacts, right?
Oh yeah.
It's not like it's
no.
doing as much.
I would try and obviously tell you.
Cool.
Right, so Vith is going to move to here outside of the lights, and he's just going to encourage the crowd. Come with me. We'll fall back. Let these people deal with everything. They'll be more than fine. Just trust me. Let's go. Then goes 10, 20, 30 to here, and basically just encouraging them to basically come behind you as a line. It is now the bullet's turn. He didn't like being here. Didn't like.
We, yeah.
It is
You're
now-
fine.
It's going to hit you.
I mean, you're all designed to be hit.
Yeah,
know.
you're a tank.
He's going to hit you with.
How many hit points do you have? Yeah, because he's reckless currently.
99.
You will be absolutely fine. Wee woo when we're taking damage because we're doing stupid things. You don't wee woo. Leave it down.
Okay.
Wow.
So, 26 to hit.
That is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a heavy hitter, but you'll be
No.
fine.
Wee woo.
34 points of piercing damage down to 17 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
See, you're a tank.
Yeah.
You are fine.
As it literally just lurches in at you and just fucking... It's large like pins, and it's got some fucking bite for it. As it fucking cramps on, and you can feel it pierce the fur and the flesh, and you even feel a bone crack, you think. You're not sure.
Land shark.
But what he also does at the same time, he's feeling with its tremor sense, the large, like, cacophony of movement in this direction. It does start to move around to here,
No, these bastards.
as it's gonna move over to here and face check this crowd ready, which does stir build pack.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Whoever drew
Where's his book?
Thank God, fuck.
Yeah,
The
there's
book's
his
in
book.
pieces, it's dog shit. Whoever did that should have shaded themselves.
The glasses went well.
Glass is still in 2 pieces, you're a shit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red. No, your turn. I don't know what you call it. Third. Niles.
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 It's Buddy Matthews, isn't it?
Who? Yeah, I'll run over there. I will magic missile it.
Magic
Okay, so as you
missile.
step over to the edge of the cast magic missile.
2 more of those.
So that's another 4, because it's 1d4 plus 1. Ah, you
Plus
min
1, yeah.
rolled? Holy
I
shit!
Oh.
6!
Yeah, draw my rapier for next turn, and that's me done.
Yeah, so you kind of move over to the edge of the cliff, and like you kind of, like, your heels like kind of like teeter on the edge a little. That's the magic missile. Doesn't do as much as you would like because you just rolled so dog ass.
Yeah.
And you just kind of pull your rapier and kind of prepare yourself.
Next, yeah.
Right, he shows it. Josiah.
Okay. He draws his
Warned him.
sword. Right, above you on the edge of the cliff.
Please.
Oh no.
Fine.
And also, what do
No,
bullets
too late
do?
now, you're staying there.
You're too late.
Oh, I gave you plenty of, like, hints,
Yeah.
nudge, nudge.
Oh my god. In the hole. In the
Wow. Well, we do need to end a chapter.
And it always ends on a mad death.
To be fair, you gave him as much as you possibly could do, Danny, to be
I-
you're on the edge of the cliff.
Your heel is hanging off. I warned him.
Right. He's going to jump here very aggressively, like to the crowd, like go, 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 and he's just going to try and stab his rapier.
Draw
Nice.
attention almost, yeah.
Yeah. So it's advantage because we're flanking.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, 26 hits, no doubt.
And then go again. No,
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
unlucky.
I like it. Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
You do manage though, like in you've noticed that the arms of the creature are not as heavily plated as the main body, and you kind of basically stab at its feet, trying to get like under the smaller like interlinked scales, and you do find like a thick leathy, almost like a rhinoceros type hide is the way I'd describe it, is on the legs. And you're able to, with the piercing like thrust, you're able to pierce the skin there and do a bit of damage. Is that you've done.
Yes.
Remo. With guidance of Vith and Josiah, they are going to use an action to together disengage, thankfully.
Yeah.
They are going to here.
Yeah.
And obviously there is more space off map, but obviously I didn't, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they go next to Vith, and then I'll say they just go to here, so Vith's like in front of them almost. He's guarding them while you're guarding Vith. And that's going to be their turn. Nice and simple, Vlad.
I'm going to come to there, and I'll cast Spirit Guardians.
Nice.
Are you doing necrotic or radiant?
Radiant, please.
Yep. I'd imagine once you've picked, for the most of the time, it's going to be thematic or more. Like at least it is for me.
It's a 15-foot radius around me.
What does it look like?
Yeah, what are your spiritual?
It's obviously going to be based upon Selûne. It's all going to be like angels and stuff like that. in her image, of course.
It's going to turn it into a blue, so it's different from Barnett's AC thing.
No problem.
Yeah.
Is it a wisdom save upon casting, or is it at the start of their turn?
When you cast spell, you can designate. Yeah, okay. So obviously, my allies are fine.
Yeah.
Any other
Barnett's
creature's
not
speed is
safe.
halved.
Start.
Start of the turn, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just
Once
wanted
per
to double-check.
turn.
Yeah, and it was once per turn. I just needed to know when it triggered.
Yeah.
Or when they enter
Well-
into the space.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the first time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was checking because obviously he's in here. I didn't know if he took it now or at the start. So Barnett,
No.
top of the turn.
Technically,
back
he
to
didn't
you.
enter it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some stabbing. Well, some slashing. Oh, I don't need. I've got friend advantage this
Currently
time.
Yang running across my book.
Be my friend.
If you can see on the stream, you can just see his little tail just like wishing it.
25.
25 does hit.
That's 11.
11.
Second,
Very nice.
second attack.
Starting to look injured. Starting to look pretty injured now. Yep, that hits again. Dang, it's a pen. It's a pen.
Cats love pens.
No, he just loves anything I'm touching. Because, like, ooh, what's this? What's this? There's something in his hand.
Oh no, Daisy loves like knocking pens off table, like it's her like.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, because obviously they don't get much out time at the minute, because keeping them gender separate until they're neutered. Everything's still new to them, like they're much younger kittens, because we have to be very careful. But they are booked in for next week, so both lots will be done on different days, and they can be free. But no, solid hit, 14 points damage.
And I'm gonna go L-U-A-U-U.
Yeah, easy enough
And
to
just
do.
make a little.
Yeah, you're just making like
Yeah.
an Aegis defense line against the people you're trying to save.
I'm gonna point out because the size difference, he can just pass through me, but I want to help.
But you're also being flanked by two much bigger people at the same time.
Yeah,
There is a clear defensive wall.
I'm helping.
Flesh.
I am going to go
Ivar, are you
5,
helping?
10, 15. I'm just going to move out so I don't hit these guys in the back.
Yep.
A little bit.
Just mitigating risk.
Exactly. I'm smart. And then I'm going to fire another minute hand in seconds this time. Why not? 18 to hit.
Hits.
Oof. And a 13 to hit again.
With a d6, because it's for a minute, wasn't it? Your countdown.
No, so I've not rolled damage yet. Does a 13 hit? Sorry, I tend to roll both.
I thought the 13 was damage. No, 13 doesn't hit. Sorry.
No. So that's 4 plus. So 9 points of damage.
Sweet. That is math. No. Very nice. It's starting to take some heavy wounds now, and you'll start to notice its thick, heavy carapace. Certainly a lot of wounds.
And seeing someone across from me being on the edge of the cliff, I'm just gonna go,
What the fuck?
Niles! As she takes a second to realise who she's got to shout out to. Step away from the cliff edge, you absolute lunatic.
I'm not planning on staying here.
Something might not give you that option.
Spear.
Oh no, I have in other campaigns just kicked things that have been on the edge of cliffs or pushed it off because you'll die.
Well, do you remember in
Anyway, end of my turn.
the end of Ben's campaign, the giant robot
Yeah.
got pushed off the dam?
Yeah.
Yeah, by
And-
Gez.
Yeah.
In the hole.
By Lord Gez, the fucking kaiju fight, yeah. Yeah.
End of Vith's
Massive
turn.
robot.
Vith is just going to basically use his turn to basically control the group of freemen. Basically tell them, like, it's going to be fine, like, just stay here, don't move. Just keeping his turn, keeping them in space, in situ. Because he's got nothing else he can do with them. His only main primary weapon is a dagger, and you don't want to get near that thing. If he had a bow, he'd probably fire that, but he doesn't have.
We'll buy him one.
Oh, you're gonna kid him out. You're gonna take him toy shopping.
Yeah.
I want
Well,
that
he's-
one.
We left him on an island, didn't we, for a long period of time? And I went,
Yeah.
oh, we finally wanted to bother with our kid now.
He was just
It's
waiting.
the start of the creature's
He
turn.
was just there with an overly sized backpack at the bus stop. Just wait, any minute now.
Just kicking rocks by like the bus stop.
Yeah, right.
The sun
wisdom
is
save.
setting.
Any minute.
And we got 50 more now. That ain't gonna go wrong.
That's a failed wisdom save. So do you want to roll spiritual weapons for me, Carl?
Fingers crossed, though. When we
Certainly,
get
certainly,
back to town.
certainly. There we go.
Celeste has found us a grove somewhere.
Mm.
Oh, sweet! That's some good damage.
Damage.
You shall not harm the innocent.
It was already looking for. You could already see it was starting to look a little off kilter and looking for a way out.
Quick checks. I'm so sorry. You rolled spiritual weapon damage. It was spiritual
shit.
gardens.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
guardians, so there should be more damage on that because the 4th level upcast. It didn't make sense. Sorry. I went for a
Sorry,
second. Went.
no,
Oh
no,
no.
my apologies.
Do the accountancy work.
Sorry.
Oh. There we go.
Extra crate, hang on.
Can make all the difference.
Motherfucker. He had 2 HP left. He had 2. It was gonna run away. It was gonna be fine. Fuck
My
you.
work here is done.
I mean,
You fucking chrono
He did call me a
witch.
bitch.
You chrono witch.
business,
Chrono witch.
the business analyst made sure every single fucking damage
Number
point was accounted for.
Yep. Which made a difference. So, Carl, would you like to tell me how the spiritual guardians, as this creature, it was, when its turn was coming up, it was very much starting to look for a way to flee. It took a lot of wounds and it had not done much in kind. And yeah, now it was very much about turn and leave as the spiritual guardians, like converge. Describe to me how.
One by one, I'd say that they'd fly through, screaming and like a charge in the saloon as they keep going through, backwards and forwards and surrounding it, and then all of a sudden, all of them just wrap in one go, and just the creature will collapse to the ground, and then the guardians will come out and bow to us and say, "The innocent shall live."
It's like that. Let me put the red X of death. It is.
I suggest we
Yeah.
keep moving. Mine's as a whole.
Mind the gap.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep moving people.
Yeah. You can
Calm as anything.
just move everyone back. Like, I'll delete the stuff as you guys have
I'd keep my guardians up for their full 10 minutes if that's okay, just in case.
Makes sense.
We'll keep you at the back of the group so nothing can run into it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, absolutely fine.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Because
going to go
technically
anyway.
you didn't. Well, it's a thing, but yeah, it'll be useful if we don't have things running up behind us. At least they'll get slowed down as they come towards the group. But yeah,
That was impressive in the sheer factor of. That was a lot of. Even though you guys have spent, with the exception of Vlad, but even still, he's not really a damage dealer per se. It was an impressive amount of combat potential throughout there, despite already having a significant encounter. As the
there's
evening-
Barnet and
yeah.
and Desire, I'd say, that can still do solid hits.
I'm just saying, you guys as a collective, it was
Oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah, as a
Mhm.
collective, we're all cool.
because, shit's been spent.
Mhm.
But you guys are pushing. Now getting towards the early evening. As you guys have just left that encounter, Biff comes over. You know, Varang goes, "The fuck is that thing?"
A land shark? I've heard stories of these sort of things. There are tales from old. See, beneath the capital in Armdia, there is a network of tunnels and sort of dungeons, for lack of a better phrase. Sometimes they get infested a little bit by those things, the lower levels, where the gate is.
Surely she calls it a boule.
A creme brulee.
A brulee. She doesn't know what they're called. She's only heard stories.
No.
She is intelligent, but her knowledge is not infinite. Does that make sense? She knows a lot about what she knows about, and sometimes there are things that just are outside her purview. Maybe we keep a sense out for anything.
Oh, we definitely need to. I've seen creatures here. I have not seen one of those before.
You've not?
No, I've seen a
I mean, to be fair.
I only have very small excursions outside of cells here, but I've seen a number of nasty creatures, but that was a new one.
Okay. We need to investigate when we get up topside. At the moment, that is our primary concern. Not worrying whether there are suddenly an infestation of creatures.
It's the problem usually where there is one, there is more, no? So I'm worried it may
Exactly.
be that things seem to attack movement. Is there going to be more? Ed?
Just keep moving.
This is elsewhere.
Yeah, but she will be like, we just need to keep moving. If we stop and wait and worry, we cause panic in the 50 people that are with us. You saw that they were already panicked leaving their home, and whilst I do understand it is very difficult for somebody to get out of a trauma situation, they can most likely want to remain because it's all they've ever known.
Oh,
We do not want to spook them. You are stronger than this, Beth. You are no longer who you were.
No, I
Something
know.
new.
It's not me I'm worried about.
Yeah.
And he kind of like gestures to the ass.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is it. You know, we might need to give you a new job title now that you are likely to be having a small team of your own, maybe, if people wish to stay.
Right.
That is if that is what you want to do. You also have freedom.
It's not something that it's like, it's just not something that's put thought to right now.
Understood.
I'd rather just keep focused on the pathing, and you'll kind of basically just explain the next few turns and twists that we've got to take. You'll say, like, so, at the end of this bridge, I know we can take here, and then we go up a almost steep incline where the line climbing. And he'll basically explain the next few steps that he remembers, and probably that'll take over the next 2 hours or so.
Yeah, we push on then.
Is there anything you guys want to do during this push on? Obviously, after 10 minutes, the spiritual pass away.
I'll just be talking prayers and stuff around at the back of the group, just Luna.
Guys, push on. Josiah? Barnet?
Aye.
Need a perception. Because you guys are at the back of the...
Yep.
Yeah, so 2 secs, perception.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Nope.
Lad, during your prayers, you're the one that notices this. And this is, again, like, it was about an hour and a half to when you encountered the land ship. And it's probably about 2 more hours, you want to say, so about 3.5 hours total. You start to notice a couple of the drow in the group starting to, like, falter and slow a little bit. Not for lack of trying, but you notice that they're starting to be hampered a little. Notice 3 of them, specifically. And you notice that they're starting to, like, slow down, and you can notice that one of them's gaining, like, a heavy limp, like, sudden.
Is there any chance, like, we just help them, like, at this point? Just, like, if I can, like, just keep helping.
Or we ask them, what's wrong?
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Come on, Vlad.
Is everything well with you?
It's just as we're carrying on, and you can kind of hear the laboured breath. It's like he's clearly, you know, when someone's in so much pain, it's exhausting.
Where are you? Where are you in pain?
All over. It feels like my blood is boiling. My is hot. And what you'll notice is around the neck, you'll notice the veins are starting to show, starting to blacken.
I'd call over to the boss and say, "Do you recognise this? I don't." But then I'd also do a medicine check just in case I do.
Well, I guess
That's
I'd
okay.
call, I'll call Naivara over and be like, "Is it the resin?"
I will allow a medicine check from Vlad, because he's checking for physical injuries. Naivara wishes to come over and do maybe like an Arcana check or a medicine check for her own. She could. Depends on the type of perspective she wants to take on it.
I want to be looking for if there is those very clear traits that something has gone wrong magically. Like, is this some sort of white resin or curse maybe that's been placed?
I see. So medicine check from Vlad at a 25, and then I'll allow an Arcana check. It's the route you're taking. And again, what it is probably like the rest of the group are carrying on slowly while you slow down a little bit just to take a look, like you lift his neck up and kind of like touch and... Vlad, physically, what is coming under the effect is... It's reminiscent of like a heavy... Like, you know when someone has an infection, they get blood poisoning if it's not treated?
Yeah.
It's almost like the middle stages of a blood poisoning type effect. You notice the veins are darkening back, and you can see like tinges of red in them as they're inflamed, and they're becoming feverish. That's why they're getting hot. You can feel that the cold sweats on them, and it's extremely unpleasant and a very, very fucking
fast.
Painful. Oh yeah, we're talking over like 10 or 15 minutes maybe. This blood poisoning of this nature would normally take hours, if not days, to come on. So you understand at least the symptoms, but Naivara, you try and take a look at this from a different intellect view of, other than looking at the symptom, maybe trying to treat a wound or something. You kind of look like effects of resin. You said curses and the bits and bobs. Maybe like if there's like maybe there's like a magical item like implanted in
spell.
Yeah, a spell.
Something.
Which you do recognize something. When you touch the skins of the 3 affected men, you get this tingle, almost like touching the static. And it seems to be slightly more, but noticeably more tense around the veins. There definitely seems to be some hemophiliac curse that's like in the blood.
What did they do to you?
I don't know. They do a lot of things with us. They did a lot of things. They have done many things. Oh no.
Naya takes like a big step back.
And kind of like hearing this commotion, Vith will come running over. What is wrong?
They are sick. Very sick. A haemophilia curse. Some sort of blood poisoning.
Can't you do anything? Oh no.
Vlad, can you remove it?
I'm just checking through my spells right now.
If not, we will have to leave them.
Okay, so I'm going to cast this on one of them to see if it works.
Nice.
And if it works, I'll cast it on the others.
Yeah, just see for a second, see if it is a poisoning.
Roll a religion check. Because that's your spellcast modifier. A religion, you have proficiency. There's a bit of bonus.
Yeah.
Technically, religion's not wisdom, which is what it's spellcast
is it not?
modifier. No, it's intelligence.
Do a wisdom check, sorry. I thought I misunderstood. I thought it was...
religion somehow. Yeah.
Right, there we go. Okay. I'm treating this sort of like, you know, how counterspell works when
Yeah.
because Lesser Restoration itself was not enough. You feel it working, but I was allowing maybe like a bit of a roll for like a bit of extra finesse and things, which thankfully you rolled very well. You feel like your hand sickens and burns as you can feel coming into contact and applying the light, the warmth, the cooling energy, the calming energy. There is something very powerful afflicting them, and does seem to relinquish and eat. But what you notice, when successfully, I might add, you're one of the men of the affliction, you notice that the retreating blood poisoning follows a pathway in the veins as it like retreats, almost like as if it was something that was spreading from its source. You find the source in the center of the lower back. Lifting his shirt and looking, you see tattooed into the flesh in a similar tone, but just off enough that it can be seen, like similar to the lavender skin tones of the drow. See a tattoo of a runic circle. It's embedded. And that's where this curse, affliction, however you wish to describe it, retreats to. And you watch as it burns away, leaving a scar on the skin in the shape and the design of what was once there.
I'll get their backs. There's a symbol on them. Those who have it, we need to treat. And I'd go to the next one that had obviously been poorly out of the three, and I'd cast the same again, less restoration.
How many times
Sorry?
can you do that, Vlad? many
I'm
times?
just checking now. Lesser restoration. I can do 3. I've done 1 so far, so I've got 2 more
It was 3
for
currently.
today.
We do not ask the others. I know this is going to sound.
do
I'm
it-
just
we
going to
can do it-
lower
we
a
can-
voice. But
Yeah.
understand,
We
lad, if we get everybody aware that this thing could potentially kill them, and we are not able to cure them, we will have hysteria. Think
Well,
about
let's
it.
cure these ones, and then we'll deal with it as and when, and if we can.
Exactly.
Because I won't let the innocent die unless I have a choice.
Are you still committing to casting the second one, or are you holding on the second
I'll commit to cast the 3 that are currently ill, because I'm slowing us
But you're
down.
not going to talk to them about the details of, just in case?
We
Not
don't want
yet.
it spreading. Them talking
Not
to other
yet.
people. Does that make sense?
Panic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need
That's
to.
a bit harsh,
You
but
don't need to click Lesser Restoration again because it's still there. But can you roll me 2 more wisdom checks, please?
Let me just mark these off on
Can
my
I
box. So I know I've used them.
focus as well. So if it is that if it looks like it's not going to plan, can I help in my way?
No.
Like just keeping an eye. So you know how I am able to. If it looks like it's going
like
poorly,
your
can I
time
use
shift.
chronomergy?
Yes,
And
if
stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you can see as the infection and stuff is retreating, you'll see if it's not retreating correctly. The second one, thankfully, so successfully goes through. And I get that third one.
Right. Yeah. Let's get rid of that.
Oh, you're fine. Chrono shift. Seen it not go poorly. I just kind of shift into a different timeline.
Okay.
Can you take either, or do you have to take the second?
You must use the result of the second roll.
It's not enough. The second one doesn't seem like third person doesn't seem like the other two. The affliction retreats and the tattoo burns away and leaving a scar behind it. This one, it begins to retreat, and I will say their symptoms have lessened, but it has not been killed. This affliction has not been killed. Obviously, this has worked its way in their system, probably over an hour or so as you guys have been walking. They've just been dealing with it, like gritting their teeth, thinking maybe they're exhausted or pain.
Vlad, do you have more
Yes.
energy? Higher amounts of energy? So that's maybe you can use?
Let's have a look what I can do.
I was going to say, the other two that you have
Out
cured...
of character, upcast. like go for a third
Sorry?
level spell slot? Could you not upcast it?
There is no ability on there if it's saying it's there.
No, you
No,
can't.
you
Nor
can.
for-
Although there's no
you can still,
benefit,
yeah.
although there's no benefit in the spell, you can use higher level spell slots to cast lower level spells, even if there is no extra effect.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some spells
Okay, I'll
give
do
you
that.
an extra
Yeah,
effect
some
when you do
spells
it,
say at the
but-
bottom, at cast at higher levels, this. Even if it doesn't say that, you can still do it. It's just technically a technique.
Okay. I'll try once more then.
What
I'll
level
do
spell
that,
slot you using?
and I'll just use a third one,
Okay.
and
I'll give you advantage on the
throw,
wisdom check because you're using a higher level spell slot.
Extra
Okay.
juice. Yeah.
Extra juicy.
Oh, I needed it. There we go.
Okay. Because the other two that you managed to save, like you've seen this one not going well, like, come on, please, you must help him. Please do whatever you can. And that's when you kind of like
Sulune will guide me.
you kind of just rather than placing the palms calmly and carefully and that's what you did before. You kind of hint, whether it's a hint of frustration, maybe it's just dedication, maybe it's anything, kind of squeeze the sides of him a little bit, and you just kind of almost willing this energy to pump itself into him, into like sides, and then push the system. And in one bright spark, it explodes the nastiness away. Rather than like shrinking back through the wounds, you see that it doesn't actually like blow the veins or anything, so don't worry about that. But you almost see like this darkened area is just like explode and dissipate instantly and fragment. Go. The tattoo burns and boils up, and unlike the other two, where it was a bit more of a slow process, because this was a bit of a drastic process, it does cause him a lot of pain. Not enough to take damage, but he does grit his teeth, and he does like let out like a growl with it as he's trying to like not scream. As this tattoo is instantaneously just bubbled and burnt on the skin. It leaves a worse scar, but he is treated.
Heal.
I apologise for any pain or discomfort.
Well, as you kind of let him go, he kind of like just stumbles to his knees and then like pushes himself up. Fuck. What was that? What was
You
it?
don't know, but
Affliction has
good
now
job,
been
Dad.
removed.
Well done. On your feet, soldier. Keep moving.
Managed to cure those 3 men. Just in time too.
Bravo, lad.
Because,
In time for what?
well, I was just about to say just in time too, because with how far along those infections have
okay.
gotten, it could have been extremely bad. They could have gone catatonic on you, sort of thing.
Yeah.
They were strong-willed and they were fighting through it, but they were almost on the verge of collapse, which is when Vlad, you started really noticing it, when they started to like they were hobbling and stuff. And you pushed.
Guess we
them.
just keep an eye out as we move to make sure that no one else starts displaying the same symptoms.
Alexander would be proud, Vlad. Are we ready
Well,
to
do you want to
move?
just
Are we
check?
gonna-
You could take the time to quickly check their backs if you.
We don't want to check anybody else's back though, because as soon as we start doing something, they're all going to go, "Oh, what's going on?"
No,
Yeah,
that's fair.
I got a bad back.
But if
No,
anyone
so-
does notice something on it visually, without obviously causing disturb, please let us know. So we can keep an eye on them.
Who are you saying this to? Vith.
To you guys.
Yes,
So
yes. We'll
don't
keep an
go
eye
out your
out
way.
for symptoms. Yes.
We'll keep an eye on the back of the group.
Vith.
This is just him rolling intelligent.
No, I'm just telling him, keep it quiet.
It's not. Just.
Good.
It has to be something
tough.
they did. I
Aye.
have not
I
seen
know.
anything like this. They must have done it since I left.
It could have spread. Some things like this do. There was once an illness back home, and this is as we're traveling.
Yeah.
Where we literally had to close the gates and let it die.
But that was not an illness. That was tattoos. The markings. They were done intentionally, no? Surely.
We don't know.
A
We don't
tattoo
know
is
how
not,
it goes
an
on.
infection does not give you a tattoo, a brand of mark. I've not seen nothing like that. No plagues, no disease, no vials. And he's
And
kind of,
this
and
was
you do kind of like sense a bit of venom in it, as he's saying. It's obviously.
Well, it's a good thing that the place burnt. Or should be. Most of the way there.
But the problem is, we only burnt one of the fires there. They can be burnt easily. But
How about we
the
just do what we
important
can?
thing is, the important thing is we got the people out. They will always rebuild. Doesn't matter.
I don't think that's our fight. I'm sorry, but
Never need. Just wanted to.
she kind of like tapped Vlad on the arm a little bit because I know he wears like, do you wear scale mail or whatever? And just goes, that was an excellent job, lad.
I guided my hand.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Instrument.
It's a
Robot.
warforge.
The robot's having a moment. Carl, yeah, you're. Try it again because that was incredibly robotic-y.
Sorry, I'm just in the garage then.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Selune
Yeah,
guided my hands. I'm just her instrument.
Fucking hell, that.
Just
yeah,
in
that fixed
case
me.
it crops up, maybe just downplay a little bit your god. I know that sounds a bit of a thing, but they could. A lot of people might hear, follow other gods.
Be considerate.
Maybe it'll be interesting.
And
It might be
that is
interesting
absolutely
to hear from
fine.
the people's mouths.
And that is fine. People are entitled to.
I mean, it's yeah.
Did you know that most drow follow either one or two gods? Primarily, love
Run. Oh, I've got a knife.
the web's
Would I?
mistress.
I would say.
Would I know that?
I would say by name you are very much aware of law. But you're probably unaware of many of her practices. And thank you, Pyro, for the read, but I do. Mwah.
The Spider Queen.
You are aware that it is not a particularly pleasant and nice deity. It is one that is more on the scale of things.
Okay.
I believe
I know,
Rolf was
right?
also name dropped with Celas when he mentioned the different gods that Elven follow. Because you don't.
I think yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he pointed.
There's five.
Because he pointed question at the fact you don't follow an Elven deity.
Yeah. There's Coralon, Sehanine. Sometimes gets confused with Selune as well because they are both moon goddesses. Kinda.
Aiden?
And then you've got Deep Slash, the Wood one, and Lolf. Can never remember the Wood one.
It's in the
Specific
book.
name. Yeah, it's in the book. Anyway, can we push on? Keep going.
Again, this is all
Okay.
This is all war.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to assume you magically just stop and halt everybody to have these conversations. I'm not that much of an asshole. The D&D's going great, Pyro. They just managed to save a potential crippling fate for a number of proud free possession. Calling them freemen because they're no longer slaves. So, freeman's just a better term. Because, we've still got the slaves with us. They're not slaves. They're okay. They're
Not slaves anymore.
not anymore, you know.
Freedom.
Freedom. Pushing on. And it gets difficult in some places, especially where it's not that the places he's taking you are much more open, like a large, open, echoey cave chamber. But the problem is there gets to some points that are incredibly steep where it does require not quite vertical climbing, but it's like 45-degree slope sort of thing, and you have to basically hands and knees like crawl up and stuff. But it's difficult. The paths are tough. Wait, nothing says freedom like it's in view. It's about playing Skull. You're gonna have to
Highlander.
No, Braveheart.
Braveheart. Yeah, you're right. Wrong movie. Sorry.
Fucking Elrose. I'm meant to be the illiterate one. So, Don't steal
He's
my
only got
one thing
3
I've got
grand.
going for me, damn it.
Hey, who is it? Why do I want to... It's not...
They
Oh,
by
why do I want
chance
to say what's
ruined...
a pro? I know it's not.
No, they haven't ruined any routes I wanted them to go down, Pirate, but they are trivializing the encounters I had. But it's a good thing by them. No, there are a lot... These encounters are meant to be a lot more dangerous than they have been, but that's kind of the theme of this entire campaign. Because the problem is, I don't want to crank the dial too high too quickly. Because, as anyone who's DM'd knows, it's
That's
very,
how a TVK happens.
Yeah, the second it's literally it's like it's going good, instant death. There's no gradual change. It's literally either trivial.
Swinging.
The second it's 1% past trivial, it's instant death. It's
combat balance is the biggest thing for DMs. It's the
Oh my
hardest
God.
thing.
It's difficult, but we do what we can.
Also, you can't, human error, player error.
It's
How do you
also
find
why.
that?
It's also why I, for the most part, go down the route of I don't tend to balance encounters too much. I tend to try and keep whatever should be there is there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you guys were level 1 and we're in the Underdark in a large group like this. You probably would have encountered the bullet anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because
At the end of
Running
the day,
away
it
is always an
detects the
option.
large amounts of tremor.
Exactly.
Yeah, running is
From
an option.
personal experience, that's usually why it starts heading that way. Unless it is literally, oh, you walk down a road, suddenly there's a dragon, the dragon shoots fire, you're all dead, bye-bye.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a bit.
very different story to
Yeah.
the time we TPK'd back in the past. But
No, because that one.
everyone has the option to run.
Either way, continuing.
Yeah.
And as you're climbing up, and essentially you get to a part of the cave system where it opens up incredibly. And you're actually back on a path that's familiar-ish to you guys, because do you remember where you camped, where you met the druid man before?
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of walking past that portion, and on the left you can see the large open areas, and then to the right you can see the stony areas with the place where you laid rest. And you can see the large, like, you notice that the topography has changed slightly, because around the area there are like clusters of large stalagmites up types down. Stalagmites. Clustered around the area now, like little pillars and spires.
Oh, I was just
Keep
going
our
to say,
distance.
close out. Yeah.
Yeah, that is strange. Keep your distance. Can we just kind of like go as far away from them as we possibly can?
Well, Vith's trying to take you as roughly central as you can, but the problem is they're flanked both sides of the path you take.
Or else it just stalagmites like either side.
Stalagmites ground up and
Yeah.
suddenly appearing.
Yeah, this is
That's not
this is the
normal.
area where you rested when you encountered the druid, Ben. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and were they not there before?
No. It was rocky, and there was a small crevasse in the floor where it looked like something once lived, that you guys rested in with the Lehmans. But here at the minute now, there are specifically, you notice 4 large stalagmites, the 2 on each side of the path.
Can I?
Everyone behind us.
Yeah, and
Allow me
I'll
to.
get the bow out.
Yeah, Popper's on the map. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah. So, like, as you
Get the
like,
boys.
can you see on the map, like, there's a really slightly faded, like, lighter grey path.
Yeah.
That was the path you intended to follow. The right is where I put the campfire where you guys camp.
Yes.
And on the left, you can see the cliff edges and stuff. You can see the speckles.
Josiah will gesture to his bow and be like, should I?
Yes. And I'm guessing we all prepare something, so we get ready to fire. Naya will do. She'll get ready to do a couple of hands or a hand. See how she feels.
I'll get the bow out.
Okay, so everyone goes back. You kind of just gesture to one of them.
Yeah, we're all going to focus on one. That one. 1, 2, 3, fire, and all go at once, I assume.
Hey, everyone
Yeah.
roll their attacks.
Can we see it?
Is it
I will
just
tell
one
you in
attack?
just a second. singular attack, please.
I have 2 attacks per attack action, so is it?
I'll allow it, yeah.
So I'll do 2 shots per attack action, so I'm going to do, like, a shot -1, if that makes sense. Twice. There we go.
Can I do that the same with my hands? Rock hands?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're doing an attack action, so I'll allow you to have the multiple attacks. So,
Yes.
let me just quickly go through these one by
Ooh,
one.
okay.
So, Niles, unfortunately, your attack does not find purchase. Vlad, you're requiring a con save from a rock. I'll get to that in a minute. Josiah?
Yeah.
Get to that in a minute.
First 2 missed, second 2 hit. Okay.
Yeah, but you crit failed, so we'll get to that in a minute.
Mine's not.
Novara, for first attack hits, and Josiah, your second attack hit.
I'm
Does the-
regarding roll 20.
Final attack hit, or is it
No, it does not, sorry.
higher than a 15? Higher than 15. Okay, cool.
It's a rock.
Hold on.
10. Oh. Force damage.
Let me quickly roll D100 for Ben. You just look like it's just a really bad fucking miss. You look like an absolute clown.
It's a magic bow as well, so I can't. It's just sort of.
What it is,
yeah.
as you draw it back, what it is you don't realize is that you're kind of holding your hand in a different way, and as you let go, the arrow shoots straight up. Like, and you kind of just like look up a bit like, huh. Second attack hits true. Can you roll some damage for that, please, Ben?
Well, actually, it should have been bow, not rapier, but.
And a con save from the rock from... There's a 16 save, I believe it does.
Yes, DC 16.
As funny enough, notice striking these rocks, the seems to react. Coming to
Oh, really?
yeah.
Sorry,
Oh my
suddenly
God.
there's full stalagmites. Of course we're going to be suspicious and go, that's fucking weird.
Oh no, it wasn't meant to be covert. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm guessing we all fired on green. I did say that
Yes.
we pointed out to one,
I
so
assumed the closest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes
So,
sense.
allow me once more. Because basically, what when I said at the start of this, the thing I was doing that we haven't done in a while properly.
Yeah.
You know how I've never done like proper chaining things before. Like as you guys are traversing through
Really?
dangerous areas. No, I rarely ever do it if you look back.
You do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
do.
like 1 or 2
it's
encounters a
bad.
day, that's it.
Yeah.
So
And
this
you are
was
traversing a
technically
highly dangerous area. This is like a dungeon crawl, yeah.
Yeah.
this is technically our 5th encounter.
Technically, yeah. And if you guys want to get yourselves on the initiative,
You cleared it. We're good to go.
yeah. Just add in all the different
Fun.
things, because, Rose, do you want to tell the people what these creatures are? If you know what they are?
They're ropers. I only know because I think I suggested to them you a while back. I was like, oh, I like
Did you?
ropers when you go in the Underdark. Maybe we'll come across some of them.
Don't give DM ideas.
Spoiling half enough, so like it makes sense. So you could tell clearly that we all knew what these were, right?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'd be upset if you didn't. Right. Get everybody on board. Josiah.
Oh, well,
As the these creatures start to stir to life because they've been hit, and they suddenly, amazingly, don't like to.
Right. So it's bonus action to. Okay, this is what I'm gonna. Can I fire my shots again?
Well, actually,
And
I
then
should.
so
Well,
what-
actually, no.
yeah.
I'm gonna take away all your guys'. Anyone who did something in that initial volley, you won't have an action. Basically, I've just sparked the turn order because, they've come out of their camouflage, false appearance. That's what it. So this is your chance to use your bonus action movement.
Okay, he'll just change to rapier then. He'll just bonus action, de-summon bone, pull up. Yeah.
I don't believe you have to use. I know you do have to use bonus action to summon it.
Yeah.
Niles. But do you want to move
bonus
as well
action.
with that, Ben?
You might just move one. Just try and get Naya behind him, but he's it's 2 different directions. Yep.
Yeah, I'll move over there and bonus action Shadow Blade. Yeah, just summoning it, not hitting with it.
Blue boy. Let's go. 10 feet to there. He going to make his tendril attacks. He's going to start with a tendril attack against Nivara.
Why?
Closest.
So a lot of
Sorry.
range. Yeah.
They do. They've
There's
got
a sev-
tentacles.
There's a 17 hit.
Wait a minute, bear with me.
Have you still got mage armor?
17 is my armor class.
So you are hit. As you are now
Yeah.
grappled, as it wraps a tentacle around you and kind of ties you up, and you can feel it starting to pull you.
No hands. Wait a minute, I just need to. I just said oi. I went to say no touching, but it came out as no hands.
No hands.
I'm just going to roll a concentration check.
It
That's
doesn't
for my
do
hex,
damage.
which is. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, hex is
No
start.
damage. It's just grapple,
Oh, okay.
and it's then going to make attack against Josiah. 14 doesn't hit. And it's going to attack Viv,
No.
which does hit.
No.
It is also going to make one attack against one of the freemen, which does hit. As it now has 3 of you grappled.
Ooh.
It is now the freeman's turn. As seeing one of their own, being grabbed by, these... They're going to... Basically, they're going to get advantage on the escape, because, there's, 6 of them pulling on the one fucking guy that's been grabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, fair.
They don't have many bonuses, mind you, but they do get it. And they roll... not enough. So they're kind of stuck in place, because they're not willing to, leave the one guy, but they are basically all, pulling against him, trying to get him away. You can hear there's a lot of shouting and commotion. Their turn. Orange. It's gonna go 10 feet to there. He's gonna just dash there. As you can see, these creatures now just whipping the tentacles up. They are extremely long, leathery tentacles.
Long.
As, fortunately, he's all orange too, because the intention for this encounter was to catch you when you were napping. You didn't nap, goddammit! Sad. Barnet. Yeah, fuck you.
I'm gonna do the rage.
Yankee.
And I'm gonna do my dice for the rage. Ah. 30 tendrils lash around you. If you have your choice, needs to be within 30 foot, you must see the constant saving throw or take 1d12 damage.
So, they're summoning tentacles, so you've just summoned tentacles.
Yeah. I saw the tentacle, so I want some.
Inspiration.
25.
Question is, are they going to touch tips?
Maybe. I can't get the other 2, definitely not. So they'll do a constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving. It's understood. Roll the 2. The whatever dice on the left will be for blue. So a 21 and a 19.
They both pass, yeah.
So they take nothing on a pass.
Yeah. Or you get to roll with d12 if the numbers get out of the way. They get temporary hit points. And that's a one and done, but it's a nice one.
Yeah. But yeah, these tendrils are just latched out at the minute. and currently gripping a hold of Nivara, Vith, and one of the...
Okay, so I'm gonna
We
move
don't have an
to...
action.
I never attack.
We already attacked.
I do not attack.
He doesn't
Okay.
have a ranged attack, so no, he does have
Oh.
his action.
Not even a javelin.
It was Niles, Josiah,
didn't-
and Nivara that did. Everyone else held... Oh, no, and Vlad, sorry. Vith didn't, and Barnet didn't.
So I'm gonna move to there. Okay, first attack and have a little whack at the tendril.
At the
See if
tendril
that-
on Nivara.
Yeah.
Yep, that is a thing you can do. So please, the AC is higher. Oh no, it's not. It's the same. There is an actual like AC and hit point things on the tendrils. So yeah, you can do that. Go for it.
We're gonna go reckless on the tendril.
Go for it, bud.
Yeah, if mine doesn't work, then we can have them. 14!
Fortunately, Liam, surprisingly, doesn't hit. As he's currently like writhing and like as it's trying to reel her in, and it's like kind of moving out the way, and yeah, it's just too wild.
Okay, second attack, we're gonna go again. Tendril again. 21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
10 damage.
That is enough to destroy Tentacle. So, Nivara, you are now free, and this Roper is currently now down a tentacle. I'm just going to put a random mark there so I know he's lost one. So, currently, one of his tentacles is no longer in use as you've just done enough damage to destroy it.
Hey, that's me done now. Nothing else for me to do.
I will point out, just because it's a thing, it doesn't actually damage the Roper, but
it does, like, stop him from grappling people.
it has a finite amount of tendrils, and you have now just removed one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
So, is that now you done?
Oh, yeah, that's me all done, yeah.
Fifth. Fifth is... Yeah, he's going to basically pull out his dagger, and he's going to use that, and he's going to stab at the tentacle, trying to break free. So, dagger stab. 21 does hit for 5 piercing. Okay. Then he's going to use the offhand dagger. Does nothing. But that tendril is still holding him, but it's wound. The tentacle's wound. Vlad, it's your turn. Remember, you don't have an action button.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll... Have I got a bonus? I can do bonuses. Have a look. No, I'll stick there.
Are you worried?
I'll stick there for the time being. No, I'll stick into there, please.
No, not you. I'm saying Banks. I can hear him click a clack.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm emailing a solicitor. Don't worry.
Oh no, he's suing me. Green is going to go 10 foot to there, and he's going to use 4 attacks against the crowd. It's going to roll them all together. All of them hit. So yeah, he now has 4 of the crowd members, like...
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Ivara. You are
Cool.
freed.
I'm gonna
You are
move.
no longer grappled of any kind.
Can I move over tendrils?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go.
I'm just drawing them. More just to help illustrate which roper has which person.
Cool. I'm gonna move. Oh, I'm guessing at some point I'd touch it, so to there. Underneath the green lines.
Yeah, you're kind of like ducking and bobbing and weaving. Some of them are high, some of them are...
Yeah, and bonus action. I guess I'll put my countdown on blue, because it's still technically running. It doesn't go away unless I lose concentration. And it will have disadvantage on strength checks.
Easy enough to do.
So, yeah. So athletics and everything, disadvantage.
Is that it?
That's pretty good.
Oh, good.
Red.
Well, I can't use my action, can I, so? Oh, good.
Red is going to... He's going to do tendril attacks on Vlad, Barnet, and Josiah. So we'll start with the one on Vlad. Does a 21 hit you, Vlad?
Yes.
Fortunate. Barnet, a 20?
Yeah.
Josiah, 26.
No, I mean yes.
Fuck you. So yeah, like these ropers like have incredibly long.
Annoyingly, the other two wouldn't have hit me.
Yeah, I did notice that. I did notice that.
Annoyingly.
But yeah, these
And
creatures seem to specialize in tying up you guys into all sorts of knots, and it may be pleasurable at the moment, but trust me, it won't be term. So Josiah, I believe you do have a turn, and everyone has the right to the top of the turn.
Yeah. Well, we grappled now.
You are grappled, which just all it means is your speed is 0. You don't get disadvantage on anything.
Until grapple breaks,
then, yeah.
as long as it breaks at your turn, it's not your speed is 0 at the start of the turn permanently. If you break it, you get your speed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
am going to. Yep, I'm going to just go to try and sever the one
Tendril.
that's attached to me. Yeah.
Go for it. To hit. 24 hits.
Oh, nice.
That's enough to sever it. Fucking hell. They're hard to hit, but they don't have a ton of life.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and then I'm going to run over from a second attack and try and sever the one that fifth has got.
Yeah. I will allow, if on your turn you break the tendril, you can immediately regain
Clonal
it.
shift. Roll again.
Yeah, but yeah, like what Josiah's just done. If you gain your movement back like by breaking the grapple, I'll allow you to use it. It's perfectly fine. It's just while grappled
Yeah,
it's
it's
0.
in that turn. Yeah.
So re-roll it.
I use.
Oh, still not great.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Niles.
What? Can I just shout one
Yes.
thing? Barnet, can you hit the one next to you? Is what he'll say.
Nice.
What he'll say is, Vlad, can you sever the ones attached to you, and Barnet? Barnet, can you tap the one next to you? That's what he's going to ask. There's like not an order, but like a combat request, not an order. There we go.
You're a captain. It can be an order.
It can be an order, yeah.
When
Yeah.
he said the one next to
It
me, do you
makes
mean...
sense.
Blue.
The blue one.
Yeah, he meant blue. Because basically,
Yeah, oh no.
although you can't move, just fucking hit it.
And
All
you
it
can attack
is
with
eventually we'll
advantage
get rid
because
of
the other
it.
side.
Yeah.
Because the squishies are about to get eaten by it, and you'll be alright if Vlad works on red. So that's
Yeah.
Josiah's combat.
Get it completely. Smart.
Niles,
Yeah, I believe I'm flanking,
you are.
so rapier.
Yeah, because when it
What?
comes to 2x2s, I allow flanking to be like that.
Okay.
Because
sound.
with 2x2s, it's a little
That's
fucking...
so much better. Yeah.
It's a bit forgiving, but I don't mind, because, I ain't going to argue over fucking... Oh, it must be
It's still
exactly
flank,
opposite.
really, yeah.
20 does hit. 24, sorry, does hit.
Cool.
Ooh, fucking...
Nice.
Okay, he's looking very wounded. Oh.
Cool. Offhand with the Shadow Blade.
Does not hit, I'm
With
afraid.
advantage.
No, okay.
You still have advantage.
Yep, no,
You
he's
still
right.
I
have
thought
advantage.
I
It's all your attacks.
pressed
Isn't it?
shift
Don't
and
burn
didn't.
it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Never mind.
Hasn't hit. We don't have to worry about the
Um,
crit fail because it was advantage.
There's no point moving away because they've got ridiculous range.
Then you'll find out they have about 50-foot range because they hit Josiah at 45 foot away.
Uh-huh, 45.
Yeah.
These blues turn. He's going to use his action to reel in his catches. So 2 tendrils here, pull 25 feet, so 5, 10, It's gonna
Put a guy on.
It's gonna 5, 10, 15. They both go to there as they go.
Are they still at? I'll say, yeah, they're
Yeah,
still
no,
attached.
they are. And he's gonna make a bite attack against. Ooh.
Options, options.
Well, it's gonna be one of the two he's got roped. So let's do a D4. Evens Vith, odds Freeman. Freeman. As a part of its turn, it can do 4 things with its tendrils and 1 bite. So it can only bite once a turn, which is a blessing for you. So its bite does hit, and he's going to do this much damage.
I'm guessing the Freemen don't have much health.
No,
He's dead as fuck. Oh, fuck! No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah! He blew him up! Yay!
I was meant to delete
It's
this.
alright. Okay,
Stuff to
we
sort
can
of-
deal with one. It's horrible, but
Yeah.
Well, I'm now actually going to keep a track of your
many we got?
how many?
Catch you, please.
Yeah.
So,
Escort missions.
I mean, to be fair, we did say move, and then they just moved a tiny, whiny bit, but never
well,
mind.
the problem was some of them had got grappled and they were trying to free him before.
Yeah.
Well, no, we said when we were going to go and hit them, move behind us, and then never mind. It's a whole thing.
Well, the thing is, they'd have reached him anyway. Freeman. That's all the. Actually, no, that's all he can. There. I'm gonna allow the rolls, like multiple lots of rolls, to be made. So, 4 lots of breakages to try and break out. So the first one does break out. Second one does break out. Third one, ooh. Fourth one does. D100 for that crit fail. It's just really bad. So 3 of these tendrils break off. But unfortunately, one of them is still attached. And they do break. When you break out of them, it breaks the tendrils. So 3 of his tendrils get snapped and broken off. And fortunately, the crowd is gonna back away a bit to here, and they're gonna leave the sacrificial.
Side behind.
Yeah, they saw what happened to the
Sensible.
other one. They don't like
Pragmatic.
it,
It's got to be done.
but Orange. There. Yeah, Josiah and Niles, you're both targets of the latest tendrils. Josiah, my boy. Does 27 hit?
Does a nat 20 hit? Well, yes, it does, Danny.
Niles does a 26 hit. Fucking hell, that was good.
Yeah, yeah.
As yeah, they just latch on, and it's a tough time. There's tentacles everywhere. Some people would enjoy this. I don't think the party does.
Yeah.
Barnet.
I'm gonna hit the blue one
Let's go.
Hey!
recklessly.
You don't need to. You're flanking.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you get advantage anyway.
Am I?
Said it.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can be because if you want to, but
That's why you're captain. Anyway.
Oh no. Anyway.
And it just anyway.
yeah.
Name's on.
Am I about to start showing me flanking? That's the thing.
You're flanking with Vlad. Look. You see it?
That's why I moved there, Liam.
Yeah, but the feature's not there between us though. It's...
What?
Has it gone? Okay.
Oh, refresh.
Yeah, refresh because Danny accidentally deleted it, so maybe it went fucky wucky.
But yes, you are flanking with the creature.
I don't know how to tell this, but a 19.
There we
doesn't
go.
hit.
Oh,
Doesn't
19
hit.
Doesn't hit. No. It
I'm gonna
just.
try again.
I will specify though. It just misses. Just.
Mm-hmm.
Go again.
let's go again. Make sure I've got the white weapon. There we go.
26,
26.
however. That does hit.
Yeah. 10 damage.
Very well done.
And that's
Yeah,
me done.
you just kind of and it, unlike what you'd expect, as you hit this, you're expecting stone because they look just like stone, but it buries in and it's like thick, leathery flesh as it, and it like makes these whizzing noise as you hit it. Is that you done?
That's me done, yeah.
Fifth. He's going to attack the tentacle that's holding on to. That's enough to break it. It's gonna do this because I want to accidentally delete the fucking. It's gonna offhand. He's gonna stab it because he doesn't want to back away without using his action. This is because he doesn't have bonus disengage. That's him done, I'm afraid. He misses. Lad.
Oh, I don't like these. Me don't like these. So I'm bringing out the hardcore.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go. Do this. Sure. Okay.
Because that way I get to attack a lot of things in one go. All within 15 feet.
Alright. See you. Let me pop the aura back on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Because I'll get the lines and the dude. So.
Can everybody see that?
Yep.
Yeah. And I can move theoretically, can't I? So I know Liam,
Oh,
I
no,
apologise,
sorry, you
but I'm going to
grappled.
go.
Can't.
Oh god, yes I am. Darn it. Okay.
Yeah, even
Oh,
I
yeah,
forgot
that's
this
fine, I'll
like the
start-
big red
Be
line.
cold.
Yeah, I will stay there.
Well, you've got no choice. You are staying there.
Exactly.
The roper green is going to pull in his prey. Here. He's going to make a bite attack against it. I'm not even going to roll the damage. He's dead as fuck.
Aww.
And it's going to make a tendril attack against you, Naivara, as you're there. 16?
It's at disadvantage because it's technically a range attack, isn't it?
No, it's a melee weapon attack with reach.
Is it? Okay.
Tendril,
Oh,
melee
weird.
weapon attack.
That
reach.
misses anyway. I'm currently a
No,
17.
if it was, you were bang on, but no, it's a 50-foot reach tendril.
Though my mage armor will drop shortly if we, depending on how long we travelled. We'll get to that later, but I don't know.
Yeah, you've probably got like a god.
Hour, 2 tops.
About that, yeah.
I think. Yeah.
That's all green can do, because the other people that are within its range are already grappled. It's not gonna steal. Not gonna fight with its kin. It's your turn. Now.
Yeah. Naya, seeing the spirit guardians come out and goes, I've got very little left, but she will kind of like move her hands together and suddenly the static builds and I'm going to fire off a lightning bolt going through green and orange, missing Niles on the direction.
What?
So,
Niles
at
is
fourth level.
attached. Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It technically, it's not a creature that it's not going through him. It has to go through him, but yeah.
I know.
I'll
I was just
cast it
thinking because
anyway and show
it's
you.
touching you, but like as in like Niles is like it's like a tentacle. It's like a wire. It's fine. I'll allow it. It won't affect. If they were wet, mate.
Not a great roll, but 27 points of damage
Okay, let's
against a
roll some
15
dex.
dexterity.
So, the first dice will be for green. So 6 and 4, they both fail. They both take 27. Yeah, green had taken more than enough damage as the lightning bolt passes into him and him, kind of just watch as what was once unidentifiably indistinguishable stone starts to jiggle and morph into flesh. You see the entire body wrap. You see this eye in this mouth, like open eyes wide and teeth snarling, as it just spasms for a moment, expands, explodes, creating this cascade of gore that showers both you and Niles in a 10-foot radius.
Yay.
You. And then I'm just going to shout to the group at large, Freeman, move out! And then I'm going to shout to the rest of the team, hit them, not the ropes, the tentacles. Be smart! End of my turn. I will move actually a little bit. I'm just going to move 5. Oh, I don't care. Their reach is huge. Never mind.
Yeah, there's not much point.
Yeah.
As it is his turn, the roper is going to reel in both Vlad and Barnet. So 5, 10. To there.
Whee!
Which will trigger Spirit Guardians on. So red has got to make.
Wouldn't it trigger blue as well? Because technically it's
Blue's
been moving
turn.
through blue.
No, so Blue's turn hasn't started.
What it is,
Right,
he was inside it when it was cast, so technically
It's not willingly moved into
Yeah.
it, whereas this one's technically willingly moved you to it, so...
Technically, Red did a massive play and he didn't
Well,
know it.
Technically... Just pushing up my glasses.
And it is...
Spicy.
So, 19 points of damage.
Would the ropes be affected
That's
as well?
what I was just thinking. They technically don't have a stat block and it's part of it, so I'm gonna say no. Yeah, no. But the creature, seeing these forms like circling you, is gonna use its bite attack because it has a 5-foot reach. And it's gonna bite you, Vlad, because big light go ouchies make pain hurt. Hit you.
No problem.
22.
I'm going to say yes, but then I'm going to say yes.
No?
Ooh.
I'm looking for there it
Something.
is. Yes, I do. There it is. I'm trying to find it. Shield.
Yes!
It was 25 points of
There we
damage. No. Why? Oh,
You shall not pass. There you
son
go.
of a bitch. Yeah, and the only
I knew I had it somewhere. I just find it.
Oh, fucking hell. Josiah, it's now your turn.
Yep. So grappled, I can't move. Is essentially
You
the
have speed 0, yes.
right.
You can use an action to try and break free. It's a strength check. Or you can make a ranged attack. I don't believe
Big boy bow?
you don't get disadvantage because technically you don't have a creature
No
within
one's
5 feet of you. Although you are grappled, it's just speed 0. You're not restrained. It's different.
Yeah. To switch though, I'm gonna have to drop my rapier and bonus action.
Yeah,
get
so
my
I would
bow
say,
off,
yeah, without using an action or something, yeah, just the rapier's on the floor. Bonus action, summon the bow.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna fire one shot per attack into the
You're
one
not doing
by
the multi-shot thing.
No, because they've got high AC.
No, that's fair. I just wanted to make sure that's what you were trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
And 14, unfortunately,
No.
doesn't hit.
Miss.
And I'm assuming
Hit.
these are orange. Right?
Blue.
Okay, these are at blue. 23 does hit. Is that
It's all
with
abandoned there.
+1 damage?
Sure.
Yes, it is. It is. Okay. Seemed low.
Yes, it's
That's
got
'cause
1
you
HP
It
left.
rolled like dog shit. That's
Uh,
why. Is that all?
yeah.
Isles, my boy.
So it's a strength to get out, or can I attack?
Yeah, you can attack it.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'll attack the tendril.
Oh my god.
He's got speed
Can't
0.
move.
Have it,
I know. He's a ranged caster.
15 misses.
Shadow Blade.
18.
18
Misses.
misses. Fuck's sake. Okay.
You do realise as well, Danny said earlier, these don't actually harm the creature.
Yeah,
I know, but I didn't mention
looking
it.
at the grasping tendril, destroying a tendril deals no damage to the roper.
Yeah.
Specifies.
You'll be able to move when it's dead.
It's untouched.
Never mind.
I will say though, that one is untouched.
No, I blasted
Oh,
it with a lightning bolt.
you
It
are
should at
right,
least
you are
have
right.
some damage.
No, all of them are wounded. He's actually the most wounded. Not bad. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, Blue's turn. It's gonna move to here. It's gonna make 4 tendril attacks at the crowd. Three of them hit. One of them. And then it's going to bite at Viv. 25 does hit.
This is where Biff dies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wait.
maybe not insta-death?
Wait. That's enough.
Oh.
Kill him.
We have a minute.
He had 8 HP. It's over by 2.
We have a minute.
Freeman. You could hear the silence in the call. Oh no! Right.
Not
Because we're spending half of our turns hitting the tendrils that do zilch, and then they just get more tendrils and fire more things out.
Only one of them breaks. But again, the crowd's gonna... Every man for himself.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Orange is gonna reel in 5, 10, 15. Barnet, you.
Okay. So I'm here.
Yeah, I can see that right for you, Ben. Hang on, I'm gonna
Being
commit.
honest.
I'm gonna commit that to the map layer. There you go. It's locked in there.
I'm being honest.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to use my javelin of lightning on the. I was gonna move. Yeah, use it. I'll use it now. Yeah.
Okay. Target.
So on the
Red. Okay.
red boy.
Blue hit.
Hold on, I just need to, so this javelin is my weapon. When you hurl it, speaks command words, which is going to do.
Yeah.
Transforms to evolve to lightning, forming a 5-foot wide line that extends out from you to target 120 foot.
Yep.
That's red boy.
Yep.
Each creature in that line, excluding you, must make a dexterity saving throw,
Which is red boy.
taking 4d6 damage. Yep.
Okay, so I've got to make a dex
Uh-huh.
saving throw.
Yep.
Dan, when the party wipes to something that was supposed to take a lot of hits, shocked face. No, the party hasn't died, but their companion has. 0, Liam. I rolled a 0.
Okay, that's a fail.
Fucking 0. Oh no. That's really. Oh jeez. I think the problem is with this encounter is because I pretty much locked everybody from moving anywhere.
Okay, I need to just copy and paste this because I'm getting
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay. Well, it
I
says
think I
everyone
know
in the
what it
line
means.
takes X damage, doesn't it? Basically,
It's
lightning
what
bolt in a
comes
javelin.
afterwards.
Okay.
There's a little bit after.
Right, so it takes 46 damage on a failed save, which it will. The lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target. Make a ranged weapon attack against the target on a hit. So, yeah, so...
I'm just going to do an attack afterwards and do that afterwards.
With javelin plus 4d6, yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to double check. I didn't want to get that part wrong.
That's how I mean, correct me if
Yeah.
anyone else misunderstands this, but it's the 46 as part of
No.
the command word.
Yes. So it hits at... Well, no, so technically it's not going through the creature, it's going into the creature.
Oh, shit,
So-
yes. So, no, yeah, because that 46 dex save, Liam, that's for things it passes through.
Ah,
but
okay.
it does say
Well,
excluding you and the target.
Yeah. So no, just make a weapon attack, Liam.
Okay.
I recently
We'll
realised
keep-
that as I've used it in another game and
if
didn't
you
work
hit Liam,
right.
we'll keep that 46 for your lightning, because that's pretty good.
No,
You're not reckless in?
I can't.
You
Can I
can't.
reckless on range? Can I?
No melee.
That's a nat 1.
Bye bye, javelin of lightning. I guess, seeing as you threw it past a
Oh.
cliff.
An 18, yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, Liam. As you throw it, you're being like writhed and like wrapped around by the tendrils. However, I will get to this in a second, and you end up throwing it like over here.
Wee.
Because it's now technically passing through it, I will be kind and allow the rope to take the 19 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Because it is definitely no longer the target creature. The target creature is some poor baby hook horror that's at the bottom of the pit that doesn't fuck... Like, it's just been hatched out of its egg and it's like, mama, bang! I'm a dead. Anyway. Biff. Gurgle, gurgle. Blood.
Oh, I don't, no, I've still got another.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my bad. My bad, G.
I don't think there's actually anything I can do.
Can I just
can you-
ask a question?
Yes.
So these ropers are trying to pause towards them.
To bite you, yeah.
Can't Barnet just charge it?
He's got a spell. It is grapple 0. Don't forget his grapple.
No, I know
speed
what
is
it is.
0. He can't
I
move.
understand the
You know what I'm
logic. I understand the logic. Oh,
Yeah, allow you to
yeah.
be pulled.
I will allow it. I will allow it. Yeah, you can only run directly towards the rope because it's pulling you. But I will allow
It's
you
what
to
it
do that.
wants, so like running towards it is
Yeah,
what
I will allow that
Yeah.
because I like the logic. Because the tendril is pulling you towards it. If you go with it, you're not going to be impeded. So no, I will allow that. But if you try to go around, you have to go in a straight line towards it. Otherwise, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Barnet
little
wants
space
to run
there.
toward it and
Yeah,
bonk
you would just
it,
move
and
forward one
yeah.
space. You are still grappled, but yeah, there, like that. I'll allow that.
Yeah.
It's not something I ever considered, but when you say it, it's like, no, that makes sense.
So they can give a little bonk. With actually, is a javelin two-handed?
Ah.
Or is it one? Okay, so I can still use my battle axe but one-handed, can't I? Because it's versatile.
Yeah. Just think of it logically. In the Olympics, the javelin, it's one-handed, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have your javelin still in your hand, would you?
No,
You
but
threw it off the edge
his
of the
hand-
cliff.
well, yeah, actually, yeah, no, your hand is now empty, Liam, because you would throw it and then put your hand
Yeah.
on the weapon. So you can be two-handed.
So, okay.
You held it in one hand to throw the javelin, but then you go back to two-handed after. So 28 does
Okay.
definitely hit.
So that's gonna do 16 damage.
Nice.
It's looking really fucked up. He's not long for this world at this rate. But is that you now done?
That's me done yet.
Lad. With this
Right.
newfound knowledge of charging. Stu?
I'm going to do that instead.
Yep. So I'll just move.
Smart.
And I'm going to move to...
No, you
Oh,
can't.
excuse me.
Have to move there.
You can Misty Step out of grapple.
Oh.
Yeah, because it
20
is a
feet.
teleportation,
Yeah,
not a move.
Clever, clever. Okay.
So I'm going to go to there because that will take both of these two into the range.
Nice.
Smart.
And then
Smart.
I'm going to, just in case of emergency, I'm going to toll the dead on this one.
Right.
Right. New Spirit Gardens.
Oh, I can't because
Yeah,
casting
he's
two
using
spells.
Spirit
Sorry, never mind.
You
Never mind.
can.
It can
You
trip.
can.
You can cast a leveled spell and a
Cantrip.
cantrip.
Oh, right, okay,
Devil
fair
dead.
enough.
Cantrips and a leveled spell.
I'll
Byron.
toll the dead then.
That's a wisdom save.
Smart. And it was already taking damage as well, so it should.
10. So yeah, it's D. And because you're level 8, I believe it's 3?
2.
Is it 2?
11 we
Let's have a
crossed
look.
Is it
into
11? I thought it was
I think
8
so.
for
It's
some reason.
2d12.
Come on.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's still. Do you know what I mean? We're still
Yeah,
doing
but
damage to them.
I specified it wasn't long for this world, and I wasn't joking, as that one judders and jolts. It's back down.
Cool.
Nice.
That'd be me done.
Ivara.
Torn between
The only
the
free
blue
woman
one
in a
that's
bunch
got,
of free men. What are you going to do?
seeing that there's one that's got the free men attached and one that's got her friends attached.
Oh,
She does have a
moral
moment.
dilemmas.
Yeah. Which out of the two looks the worst?
Friends or helpless people? The most injured one is inarguably orange. He took a lightning bolt to the face, whereas the other one has took 2 decent whacks from different sources.
I'm going to free up my friends. I think that's the best way to do it, to try and get rid of orange to free them up. So I'm going
Yeah, he's not
Oh, I don't need to move them all.
bloody. He's not bloody, but he's not far off.
Okay. Cool. I am going to bonus action move my countdown over, so that one now has disadvantage on strength checks. And then I'm going to fire 2 of my clockwood hands into its face. Oh, damn it. 14.
No, I'm afraid.
A natural 1. I know.
Well,
I just want them dead at this point.
Okay, 660 is my mental threshold. Was my mental threshold for when shit was like, not just you look like an ass. You just look like an ass, barely, as you basically give Josiah a bit of a haircut.
And then at this point, she will once again shout, "Stop attacking the tendrils! It does nothing! Attack them!"
Red,
End of my turn.
it's dead, baby. Josiah.
I'm gonna fire at the blue.
It's the blue.
At
Please,
the blue.
rotate the blue.
I shall. Miss.
Yeah. Just hits. Just hits. Okay.
11.
He's now just on the cusp of bloody as well.
Can I just shout something? Barnet, get blue. Vlad, Niles, focus on orange.
Right.
Obviously they didn't have
Getting ready.
colours in
That
game.
one and that one, yeah.
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 oh, blue.
Joke's on you, Ben. Barnett's colourblind. He's gonna attack
Aha.
orange. It is
Wait, they're all the same colour. What's going on?
I will allow myself to be pulled or kind of
Yeah.
push my way towards.
And it's not something I ever considered, but when you think about it, it's like, no, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
They will let the rain go loose so that people can walk forward. It makes
Well, if
sense.
they're trying
It's
to
what they're
bungee
trying to do.
towards them, then
Yeah.
if you're going towards the bungee, then
No, it
it's
makes perfect
like-
sense. I'd not considered it, and I'm glad you brought it up, because it changes the dynamic of this combat a lot. A 15 and a 16 and an 8.
Fuck's sake.
Oh,
The problem is, you are hitting the creature. It's just got such...
Yeah.
It's too thickly armored.
grazing.
Yeah. It's just deflecting and grazing. Fortunately, he's... His turn. He's gonna get... in. He's gonna make a bite attack against one of them. Because he can only do 1 bite attack. Oh! Yeah, that one in half. Snapped in half, Jaws style. Yeah, that's real bad. There's not much more they can do. Freeman. They're gonna basically come over here, out of as furthest point away from both as they can. They don't want to go too far away from you guys as well. Orange. It's gonna versely make its bite attack against Niles.
It's not. It's going to get attacked
Oh
first.
shit! Yeah, you are
Yes.
right.
Yes!
So, wisdom saving throw failed.
One big damage.
Oh.
What max dice?
Oh.
Sweet.
Oh. Now it's going to bite Niles. 19
Yeah,
to
there you
hit.
go.
Duh, yeah.
Okay. As you, my friend, take... Wow, 15 points. That would have saved Vit's life. Oh, no.
His life isn't gone yet.
Hey, I mean, has anyone got Revivify in a 3rd level slot?
Carl doesn't.
Yes, me.
Oh,
Yeah, Carl's not
you still
using
have,
it.
you still have
We're all
slot slots.
tapped. Yeah.
I've
so
still
yeah,
got
he wasn't here last
two
session.
slots.
Mate, the benefit of, like, dishing a session. Holy shit.
Oh, I say it's coming fresh. That is one, you know.
Yeah.
It is going to make a tendril attack against Vlad, though, or in its like line of sight. It technically can't quite see Bonnet, so it's not going to make an attack there. 20 on Vlad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And it's
I'm
not.
19.
It's not.
Ah.
Barnett instead. Yeah, the other
I think I need
Freeman
to go for blue.
is still grappled up.
Wee. Hello.
Imagine he does that, just walking over. Whee! Hello.
Then I'm gonna give him a little bonk. Recklessly. Actually, will they? No, I'll just do it recklessly because I'm not. Yeah.
It's
26
Come on.
for 12 damage.
Oh, it's taken some damage. You've knocked it well into bloody now.
Okay. Then second attack. No.
Just misses. Holy shit.
That's me done.
5th. Gurgle, gurgle. Vlad.
Call the dead, please.
You sound pained. 10, fail. I've rolled a lot of 10s on these wisdom saves. Specifically 10.
So, 2d12. Oh, it's terrible.
Every little helps.
It's now incredibly wounded. Incredibly wounded. But will Nivara do yet again another kill steal?
Whoa!
You know
Excuse
what you
you.
do. You know what you
I did a huge chunk of damage to these creatures.
You're a kill
Don't
steal. You know
say
what
I'm kill steal. I'm gonna fire one at it first. See
There
if
you
that
go.
works.
Kill steal coming in. Point.
Oh,
Oh, that
the
hits.
26 to hit.
And this is the one with the
With-
hex on, isn't it?
Yeah, the orange, but I'm splitting these just for a second. Oh, 9 plus D6. It's actually called clock hands, countdown dunning, not what you called it.
Oh, is it? My bad. I thought you just flavoured
Yeah.
it.
I flavoured it, but
Well, that was enough.
ignore that, everybody.
As
Cool,
yet
then I'm
again,
gonna-
an explosion of gory viscera showers over Niles again. Zaya.
And then bonus action, Naya moves over the countdown across to blue, and then fires one at that one as well. Come on.
Yep.
Do this.
Still coming in.
what am I don't care. I just want these things gone. I'll steal the kill.
Oh,
I
no.
really don't mind.
Out of all of the creatures, these were the ones I expected you to have the least trouble with. So it just shows how
17.
balancing in D&D be. But I
Oh,
suppose I
it's
didn't
because
realise how
they
high their AC is.
neutralize. Not only that, but there is a huge focus. People
Jesus.
don't like when you
Like
like-
grapple. Yeah.
pop them down. Yeah, so everyone's
Grapple's
like, oh,
massive.
like Biff spent most of his attacks
Especially when
hitting
it can
the
do 4 of them a turn, and it has 6 tentacles,
Yeah.
so it can grapple up to 6 of you at a time, each with them.
Yeah.
Mm.
So like
So-
breaking them was
Oh yeah.
pointless, but
Well, no, because you know they're gone then.
it's every single one had multiple. Could still
A
reach
lot.
3 targets. Yeah,
It was 24 tendrils between.
yeah.
Okay, you'll fire 2 shots.
So walking forward, just like draw,
Yeah.
fire, draw, fire.
Yeah.
Oh, hits.
Hold.
Or a hit. Hey, let me do the math.
It's 19 total.
So no. It
Wow.
is just enough. So just as it was about to turn and bite the next Freeman, and you only lost 3, although it seemed a lot worse. You lost 3.
He's just, and just as body shouting,
Oh,
no
4
more.
if you count Viv.
No more. Yeah, and just riddling it with his arrows.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
Vlad,
Yeah, I'll head over to here, and I will cast Revivify. Actually, I've got to touch his touch. Sorry.
yeah, just go to
Yeah,
next
if I see not
version.
revived
Yeah.
on it, I think it would.
Where are you? There you are. Cast. Oh, go away, you.
Oh,
No
what are you
more
doing?
Revivify!
Oh, sorry.
You only need
Sorry.
1! You only need 1!
Oh no, sorry.
Williams!
It wouldn't click.
Do you have the diamonds? Just as a...
We've got a few, I
I have
think, haven't
diamonds
we?
on me. Yeah, I've
You've
got diamonds
got
on
them.
me. Let me just
Haven't
double
we
check
got
the
like
quantity
3
what it
sets or
says.
something?
I think
checking.
Rose made sure.
Definitely
I've been
Yeah, you
buying
brought loads.
diamonds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. So yeah, you're able to... As he just takes like this... takes like a
And I'll
gasp breath.
throw.
And he immediately goes to sit up, but then he can clearly see the combat's over, and then he kind of takes a
There
faulted
you go.
sit
I'll
back.
put that into him.
Yeah, and you're able to perk him up. Is it over?
As Josiah picks up his rapier,
How many did we lose? Yeah.
3.
Then I take it there's nothing you can go for them? Looking at Vlad?
Unnamed NPCs? What?
I do not think that
That
this is
didn't-
the last thing we will encounter. We are getting tapped. We need to still continue to move. I'm sorry your friends are dying, but my lack of willingness.
Takes a deep breath and kind of like closes his eyes and kind of like just nods understandingly, but obviously not happy. Obviously. But understanding. Where's everybody else? Kind of sees them over in the distance.
Still
I
running
don't
away.
know why, but imagine they all walk like penguins or like they all just shuffle.
Waddling.
Yeah.
No, it's
They all
like
just shuffle
no, it's
from
like
one
have you
end to
ever
the
seen
other.
like primary schools when they have school trips and everyone's like holding hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I did make a buddy system, didn't I? So
Buddy,
yes, everyone's like.
Yeah, but
Everyone got buddy.
yeah, but Terry's buddy got eaten.
I don't know about
one,
anybody else.
well, someone buddy up with Viv then. Like.
That's like buddying up with a
This.
teacher. That's really...
This moving forward, can you stay with them? Like, I do not mean to be trying to offend you, but you seem to go down in one hit. Then I don't want that
We
to
need
happen again.
to.
I mean, I will point
We
out
need to strengthen
he was
you up.
roper dragged in.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, but he was still
It
close.
was
close,
entirely
yeah.
involuntary.
Oh, I know, but
We need
okay.
to train
I
you
just
up.
want out. Yeah,
I know.
I don't know about anybody else.
It's not. I've only had to learn to fight this few weeks. This is big learning experience.
Oh well, we'll make a training. camp for
Essentially, yeah, because literally
to fight.
before he escaped, he never had to fight. Do you know what I mean? Everything he's learned fight-wise, he's learned in these last few weeks, and since you found him. It's the case then. And he'll relay the next few instructions, like so someone else can essentially go at the front.
Okay. What I'll tell Viv is I'll message you constantly. We'll keep in touch and have a sort of speaker system. Stay with them,
Yes.
and I'll go at the front.
Just hang on. Yep. It's in the mask. If you really ask hard enough, peekaboo. Freeze.
But yeah, continue on. Just hoping and praying we get out of this blasted underground labyrinth of hell. It's not even hell. It's still shit.
No, this is like the waiting room to hell.
This is just the
Yeah.
labyrinth of man inconvenience and NPC death.
This does tell you you are getting towards the tail end, and should only be an hour or two away, max. As you start to essentially go on a steep incline, where it's like a cutting that's someone at some point in history has made into the cavern faces, going up, and it's like goes one way, turns, and goes back another. It's like a winding zigzag, just climbing the wall and scaling, and at a point gets to where some of you begin to just peer over the edge and can no longer see the platform, like this platform on the map now where you once were. It's all darkness. Except far distance, twinkling or multiple lights behind, following, facing. They're far for now. They're on they ain't big on the incline that you guys are on. They're probably a couple thousand feet away, I want to say, in terms of raw walking. It's just because of how dark it is in here. Seeing their lights, you can see that shit for miles. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Slow and steady. Not slow, but steady. No panic.
Maintain
Just
pace.
move.
Slow and steady.
Yes.
No, scratch that. Just steady.
Just maintain
just steady.
pace. Maintain pace.
Yeah.
Fast and
Just
reckless.
keep going.
Fast and reckless.
I knew that they weren't far behind. I could feel it. Do you know what I mean? And when we were like,
And
so we went to sleep for 8 hours.
Every encounter is slowing you down, Every moment, because they're not having to fight this shit, because you're clearing the path. Or at least.
I mean, I did start a little fire, so hopefully that slowed them down
just a little
slightly. But...
Oh no, that did. That definitely did. Because otherwise, in the roper fight, they would have caught you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd planned for in one of the latter encounters for them to catch you. That set this up how it is. So now we're going to enter what I would like to call the dramatic chase scene. Dun. Dun. Because every step, every move now,
every breath we take,
step you make, they be watching you.
I was waiting for
forget,
that.
As well, you've also got to remember, for as much as you can see them, they can see you, because what does Novara keep casting? Dancing
lights. I can't see other people, but...
Oh yeah, we need it.
Yeah.
Most of you need. But yeah, they can see you. And...
Don't worry, I have an idea.
Now, as we enter this, I have a predetermined... Without any interference, I have a predetermined plan of what will happen. Does anybody have anything they wish to do to try and improve your odds, to change the trajectory of time and fate?
Yes.
Doesn't have to be magic, it can be something physical, but is there anything anybody would like to do that they think might help slow them down and or speed you up? I heard a yes.
I'm gonna let other people have I have something, but I'll let other people have options first.
I'm just looking at what spells I got.
I am going to just not shout at people, but be like, use the intimidate. Just be like, we need to fucking go. They're gonna kill us. Fucking keep moving. Just try and hold the pace up behind.
Rather than just keeping a steady,
up.
fast-paced, brisk walk. You know, you're trying to encourage people to be like, fucking hop, skip it now.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me nation. Because you said you were doing it in that vein.
Yeah, I think we're getting to the point where...
You're not trying to scare them, but you are trying to fucking put a fire...
I am trying to scare them, just not of me. Like, I guess is the way of doing it.
It's intimidating.
Yeah.
Look, they're coming, you... Run!
Yeah.
Motivating.
I would say that is a very, very resounding success with a 26. And you are able to quicken the pace of the group considerably. As the very visible obvious threat does help a ton.
Mm-hmm. Do you not know the tortures you will face if you're caught? You must hurry now.
I mean, they do.
What, even worse, yeah, even worse torture. Yeah, but yeah, they do. So yeah, it helps. That's probably why I got a 26 then. Yeah.
I get a book out because I'm at the front, right? And so I'm guessing I'll clear the top first.
Oh.
And I'll get a book out. A book that I've had for weeks and weeks at this point. One from a Fafnir, and I'm just going to hold it and wait. And just wait. And wait till everyone's come past me, and if they look like they're gaining, I'm going to use it, and I'm going to cast a spell in the book.
So, remind me.
And I'll tell you when that happens. You said that Fafnir Bolt?
Yes.
Or Bolt Hand had a book, and it only had, and I couldn't learn it, but it had a spell in it. A Wall of Fire. So if they get close,
I remember now.
I will cast it between us and them, and hopefully fuck them up in the meantime if they're going to get
You're just
close.
holding it back for now, but it's like a last ditch. Fuck you.
It's a last resort. I'm sorry, what did you just say, Danny?
Last ditch,
Fuck yeah.
fuck you.
Oh,
Exactly.
I thought you went, fuck yeah.
What did you think I said?
I thought you were like,
Fuck
fuck
yeah.
yeah, like, that was cool. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
it is,
Like,
but you ain't done it yet.
no, I'm holding on to it though. I'm just waiting until everyone's passing me, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
you're climbing, and with the quicken pace, yeah, you're going like step after step, turn after turn, going higher, higher. And at the minute, while they're getting close, they're not like gaining like vertically; they're only gaining lateral. So at the minute, you can see that their firelight and torchlight is diminishing slightly, but you know that that's not technically. It's given topography and stuff, but Ocean Viv tells you. So we get to the top, you should be able to go straight forward, and you should be able to see a collapsed mine. There are doors there, heavy wooden doors that you should be able to push through. That should take you outside.
Bonnet, up front. Vlad, you two, we need to push.
Okay. Getting up, vertical incline after vertical incline after vertical incline, getting closer and closer, and you can see now that the torchlight of the drow has vanished, and they have begun the incline themselves. You will eventually.
Just I would ask, can anyone go quickly or make anyone else go quickly? You would ask that.
Oh.
I'll be muted. I've got a bit of speed.
Miles?
I'm quick, yeah.
I'm just thinking, if we slow
Go
them
open
down
the door
behind
for
us.
us.
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking. Oh, no, I was thinking the opposite, slowing them down behind us, skirmishing them. But either way.
I don't want anybody going backwards, though. I'm sorry.
So there's going to be a lot of them.
No, sorry. Yeah, okay.
Yes. If anything, you'll just need to follow the other attacks. Unless someone has something that can... Can you explode?
You know.
I mean, like, can you break off sections of the stairs that we've gone past?
The only one thing I am thinking, I've got a load of ball bearings, so we can cover the stairs and ball bearings. That's a trap.
Okay, how about we just keep
It's
moving?
not great, yeah, but we might as well just let it.
Yeah, just go.
Continue. Eventually, see the ceiling of this large cavern that, now you think about it, could be hundreds, if not thousands of feet tall, especially when you take into account the depths below where you were walking. Who knows how much...
Can I cast a spell on myself?
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm going to cast it on Barnet.
You can
And
cast
I'm gonna go,
spells on him, but it's whether you...
Go open the door. And I'm going to make him levitate, so he can just start going up quicker than we can, rather than going backwards and forwards. He's just going to go up. And then I'm just going to watch it. Does that make sense? So I'm going to cast levitate on him. I think I've done that. Has that happened well? Right?
Eventually...
Oh, actually, I don't know if I can.
As itself.
We've not slept. It's an item,
Hold
and
on.
I've used all the
Hold on.
charges.
How is it an item? Oh,
Yeah, thank you though. Damn it! I used those 2 shields, didn't I, in the very first fight? We're not used to doing this many fights in a.
No, and I think
No.
it's fucking amazing. I'm gonna try and do more of this because it's how
It's
D&D is
tough,
supposed
though.
to be played. It's tough, but I'm not gonna make it like so
Fun.
every
Not for us, just
not
as well.
every single
It's-
one. Not every single one will be
Yeah.
like this, but I definitely think having more is better because my older sessions, it used to be 1 session to 1 day, and then I think that also throws the balance of combat out as
Yeah,
well. 'Cause
paladins as well, and paladins just go nuclear if
Yeah.
they're not
this is
tapped.
a different kind of fun, and I'm enjoying it more because I can just
Yeah, I like
see as the diminishing returns of your guys' combat potential just going down slowly. They're begging for these drow not to catch you, which they might just do.
Keep going.
Eventually, the ceiling gets closer, and
Can
eventually...
you hop? You're a fucking rabbit.
hop
Haragon,
15
sorry, that
foot.
was a bit.
Yeah, each ledge is 15 foot high, like, more higher than 15. Think, like, have you ever seen, like, that really famous winding road in San Francisco?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's
yeah,
basically
right,
like
right,
that.
right.
It's not fully vertical stairs. It is like set back. So you are like kind of going laterally up the cave wall. It's like a diagonal down, like, you know what I mean? Eventually, verticality cuts, and you'll see a small tunneled, maintained cave entrance that's to be from mine. You can see the wooden support structures and the beams. You can see a heavy bolted door. Barney, what are you...
I would have a thing at the door.
It's fucking.
You could just open it.
Roll
Oh,
attack?
yeah, I can
Sure.
open it, yeah.
Just
You
excuse
haven't
me one
actually wants to
second.
use it.
Okay, yep.
You
I
undo the
assumed it was
bolt.
locked.
You undo the bolt that's
Yeah.
on your side and open the door. You make a strength check.
Blessing.
I mean, it was locked. It was just on our side.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be like shouting, but
It's
Jesus
a
No,
good
he
idea.
did it
Christ,
to
Like,
himself. He
William.
did it to himself. I can't. Yeah.
Not everything has to be at an attack or combat. Jesus. Are you doing a strength check?
Yeah,
No, we're
it's,
just gonna.
it's just basically because it's heavy. It's like dragging. You've got to really like force the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, Danny, you for one.
so strength.
I just assumed everyone was recovering from laughing before. That's all.
Oh my god, don't.
Oh, it's don't have
even- I think
advantage,
we're
It
going
yeah,
to
doesn't
do
matter.
it.
17 is
rage off.
enough anyway. That's fine. It's only a 50, just to basically. You can feel the door grinding on the stone, and as you open the door, you can see there's a basically the entrance of a cave. You can see carts. You can see like things inside these carts. You can see tools. You can see stuff. You also see sat back in a chair, smoking what looks to be like some sort of pipe. A woman in a dress. Elegant, but good for travel. Similar lavender markings and pointed ears. A drow. Waiting for you.
Just fuck off. Seriously. I don't know.
Is that your actual reaction?
You just get those like,
Just
Hear
fuck
out.
off.
Hear out.
Just fuck off, okay?
Hmm.
She kind of like recalls a little bit from the vulgar wordage. Just, do not need to worry. I'm not here to fight you. But if you wish, you can come through.
okay.
Are we all there? Because I thought
Yeah,
Barnett
like
was
like
yeah.
Barnett
ahead.
ripped the door open and went to step forward, and then like everyone's kind of seen her, and then everyone's just stood in the doorway going, "Oh, fuck off!"
Right, okay, everyone in, Barnett, seal the door
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we can't.
Oh.
Really...
As soon as everyone we need's in, though, like if he starts showing it on people, like, hey, you come in.
No, there's enough space to like basically all the free folk will go past her and out into the sunlight side. Biff will kind of. This gonna stay with you guys for a moment.
Oh no, we're not
Can we,
staying
like,
here.
bar the door?
Walking past her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can we just leave it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you coming to talk to her? Honestly.
Okay.
I mean,
she's
like,
like-
Josiah will stay for a minute. It's like, you gotta be quick because they're all going. What do you want?
I just wanted to see my brother one last time before he goes off again. That's not too much trouble.
I guess he looks at Beth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you dealt with our auntie back at their home. It should do well.
What was your auntie?
She was the captain of the guard. She's my sister. Older sister.
Do you want to change your scenery, older sister?
The moment, leave you all, but I might do at some point. I just wanted to see if what I heard was true from the guards. When he escaped, I assumed he was dead, considering we did not find him. The local outposts and towns.
How did you get here so fast?
I have my ways. I have abilities that he did not possess. And Vith will kind of say, she was gifted with various magics like herself. She's a sorcerer, is what I...
Like I say, change your scenery, hit us up.
Now I know you all. I know my brother. I can visit if need be. And don't worry. It's a secret. For now.
Excellent.
I was leading the ones chasing you. I'd say you all escaped. Got away.
Goodbye.
Is that quick enough?
Sorry?
Goes on.
Yeah. Well, I guess like you were still filing out. It's like,
Oh yeah, Naya's like about 20 feet like beyond everyone. She just turns and walks away.
He's just stayed. Him and Viff just stayed, and everyone else is like filing out, like run. So he's like, okay.
And what it is, just assume kind of like the last one to leave. She'll hand you Josiah. There's something to help me if I ever wish to come say hello. I know he has Auntie's token. Take this, and she'll hand you it's like a satin silk handkerchief. It's like a deep blue. Don't lose it.
Is it beneficial you visiting us though?
It can be. Depends what you're looking for.
I'll put it this way.
Kind of just gives like a bit of a smirk to it.
What if you come with ill
She's
intent?
flirting with him. She's flirting with you.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, he's more like, are you gonna? He just like doesn't want to get killed. Like if like a load of trout turn up in his boat.
Oh, yeah.
That was like, but yeah, he's like,
As I said, keep it a secret that I know he's with you. You all got away before I even got here.
It's obliged.
She'll
what
kind
is
of,
your name, by the way?
she'll kind of put a hand on the mine door, like towards the mine door, and she's gonna cast Thunderwave on the door, and it's gonna basically shatter. You blew the door
Okay,
open. You got out before I even got here.
What is your name, by the way?
Sella.
Okay.
At least that's what you call me.
Very well. May we meet again under favourable circumstances.
Likewise.
He'll nod and then run. Go.
Yeah, and she's just gonna stand there and watch leave, and then you just hear a whoosh of energy, like, come from behind you. Obviously, you don't turn.
You just know she's gone, yeah.
To have daylight above you, cooling but much warmer sea air. You are in the forests surrounding Sam.
Is it, what time is it?
It is pushing on for like 8, 9.
At night. Okay. So all the drow are like, ah! Yeah, okay, sound.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
go back to town.
Yeah.
She's gonna blind them.
The burning light of freedom.
Oh no. A lot.
They've got sensitive eyes anyway.
Yeah, a lot of everyone is struggling, but the drow especially, because they specifically have sunlight sensitivity. It's not hurting them, but it is problematic, and a lot of them will adjust because obviously humans. Give them 10 minutes.
We need for you guys to set up a camp somewhere. We've not got enough room on our ship just yet.
Do you have he looks at Naya. Can you send a message to Celeste? See if he's found somewhere?
I am tapped.
Well, we might as well go to Ivory Sands.
Yeah,
see
like
if
a
we can
message.
reach.
Yes.
Rose, we're aware Naya's a psycho, but have you got the spell slot?
No,
I
she
do.
has
I've got
no
sending.
spell slots.
I've got one.
You
I
have
can send the message.
You have a 3rd level spell slot left.
Oh, I can imagine that's actually in character
And a
as well.
second, and a first.
Because in like PCs are aware of the spell slots and levels and stuff, so it would be funny
Yeah.
if like
Yeah.
you're just like I'm completely tapped and like fucking Niles just comes up.
I've got a third level.
Hey, I'm doing well.
We're saving them, just in case.
Oh my god, we nearly died, and you were saving them, friend. I'm really tired. Contact Celeste. Let's go back to the ship and maybe relax somewhat. I need a drink, actually, and expend some of this.
See if
energy.
Celeste can meet us at Ivory Sands and see if he knows a place for a camp if he's found somewhere.
Yeah, I'll send him a message.
So,
Bollocks.
okay, so that's your
That's
first
not a
word.
good
Please tell me you don't say bollocks.
Right? And after there's a long pause after you send bollocks. There's no reply.
He's left the call.
Is it actually?
What?
He's left the call.
He
no.
actually has.
Matt. Am I there? No. He's back. Hello?
Hey.
No, is he gone?
He left
Hey.
again.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry, as I committed you to sending the word bollocks, you just left the call.
Yeah, so double checking. It's
25 words.
yeah. What's the message then? It's he wants us to meet him to meet us at Ivory Sands, and has.
You've already cast a spell now.
Oh,
This is what's going
I'll-
through.
yeah,
Just
I'll
make.
be
Are
away.
you
I'll be-
hand waving?
Oh, okay.
Ben?
Mhm.
I thought Matt was double checking with you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
assuming that it's done?
Oh,
Or not?
Oh no! He's been nice. No, yeah. Ask him to meet with us at Ivory Sands. I think that's going to be the easiest way because otherwise it might be like the third tree on the right is where the cove is. Let's just meet us at Ivory Sands.
Yeah, I just tell him to meet us at Ivory Sands.
very well. I will meet you at Ivory Sands. I have a few things that might be interesting to you.
Yeah, and I relay that he's found stuff. Well, he'll fill us in when he gets here.
There's a tavern in town, isn't there?
Not sure if it's going to hold 50 people, but
Yeah.
We can buy some barrels and
I mean,
have a beach party.
I mean, we can hold them onto. We could just have them on the deck of the ship and just have a big tent or something.
For now,
Just for a
yeah.
night.
Yeah, okay. Camp out.
Have you got too many NPCs that you don't know what? You need to send them to
Little
work
bit.
somewhere to be
We're
useful.
working on it.
May I
Working on it.
introduce
It's
I
to
wasn't
you
on.
expecting.
selling your employees to the circus?
I mean, to be
That's not a
honest,
bad
I
idea,
wasn't
to be honest.
expecting 50 slaves. That's a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking maybe 20,
That was just
25,
the one house as well.
50.
I've got
I
plans.
know.
Well, actually,
fine.
it's actually 48
Some
now.
bags,
It's
aren't
actually
they?
48 now.
47, we lost 3.
Yeah, I know, but
You have a
I said
fleet's worth of
what it
sailors.
was. I said it was about 50. You actually had 51 in
Oh.
total, but you're now down
Okay.
to 48. Actual. Now you've got not in a pressure situation. You do an actual. You got 4.
Mhm.
And what I will do is at some point I will post in the group on Facebook the specific racial gender split. Just because obviously if you want to give if he assuming he wants to do like a drow squadron or something, you can be like, right, he's got 10 guys or whatever.
Cool.
Because you never know, certain people might have certain traits and tricks and stuff you might
Mhm.
work with. I'll do that later.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys. From what was said from Salath, you're safe? Yeah. Whether that's to be believed or not, but you're able to still, at a brisk pace, make it back, as it is getting very much into night.
We did it.
Mhm. We
You
did.
okay, Captain? Oh.
I wish you hadn't lost some, but at least we got nearly all of them out.
Hmm.
Say Vith is he's away from the group at the minute, and he's kind of just like looking at everybody that like he's not dead. The Freemans.
The one thing you would do, Josiah will do, is give the blue handkerchief to Nivara.
What's
It's a
this?
teleportation thing for Vif's sister.
Nivara, you would be aware that essentially its intention is to be an anchor point for like a teleportation spell.
I want to throw it away. But I know that is a bad idea because of familial feelings and whatnot and blah.
Well, I think it's more than that. I think we need allies, even ones
Also,
that
I do not
are-
trust her story.
I don't, but
I'm sorry.
she let us
No,
go
I
because
mean-
we were useful.
We can ask Vith if she's trustworthy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry, am I not there?
You are now.
Well, I specified
It's
I
fine.
specified specifically that Vith was away from the party, but I assumed the party was within earshot of
It-
each
it-
other.
it's not an Adam inserting himself after halfway, at the end of the
This,
conversation.
Yeah.
this to me screams like you guys have all just took a big deep breath in. I'm like, we just did it, and like you're all
Yeah.
together as a party within earshot of each other. Vith is specifically moved. The Freemen are away, so it's the chance for you guys to have party private conversation.
My.
She let us
What
go
is the best
because
way
we're
to-
useful, and I think we can exploit that.
There is a small theory I have already.
Mhm.
We should be on the lookout for a shape changer, a being that is able to change their shape. That apparently was last time in a form of drow that Archaea described to us. It may be another race, I'm not too sure, but bears a lot of resemblances to a lot of the women that we interacted with down there. Would it not be easy for it to hoodwink us all and place an item on board our ship? Or even if she is telling the truth, and that is actually this sister. She said that she would keep your secret for now.
How would the shape changer know what a Vest sister looks like?
I don't know. How does
Mm.
a shape changer that is an eldritch being not know what Biff's sisters could have looked into his mind, suddenly appeared as that creature to him,
I should have used my health
and known
sight.
every memory? Sorry?
Saying that, I said I should have used my health sight. But saying that, I should at least check these people and your health sight, the group of people you just liberated. How healthy amount of
you.
paranoia.
Ben,
Hello.
it's you, but I suppose.
They're all mimics.
No, they're all 4 kobolds in trench coats.
Oh no.
Hey.
It's just tons and tons of kobolds.
That's 4 times the army. That's my music to my ears. That's absurd tactics. Just fucking wave tactics, Russian style.
No.
Oh.
Everything is thankfully everything.
If some of us share rooms, we are able to at least have some of them also sharing beds, but it will be so much more comfortable than sleeping on the bow of the ship.
Yeah.
We will also need to purchase a lot of food. I'm going to have to send a request out in the morning. Do we have anything? And she'll turn to one of the, I'm guessing, one of the Ottos that's standing nearby that everybody's looking at a bit curiously, or the slaves, because they've probably never seen it before.
Oh yeah, this is you'll eventually get to the ship, and they're curiously looking at the Ottos, and I'm assuming you told the Ottos they're Gucci, they're fine.
Can Vlad create food, just like basic ration for tonight?
Yeah, I can create food and water.
How many people does that
But
cover?
It's pounds. It's like a
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of fresh water on the ground or in containers within range.
I would say that's enough to basic, as in if you ration it a little bit, that's more than enough to cover everything.
Just to cover the night.
It only lasts for 24 hours.
Okay. As soon as they've eaten it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a walk to the tavern and buy some casks, maybe, and we can toast their fallen brethren, celebrate their freedom. I don't know. I'll be back. And Di's going to take a walk.
He wants to go where as well. He wants to stay. He wants to go in the morning.
It's a good.
Can we long rest at least? So that we can wake up fresh in the morning, please.
Okay, you fucking rapscallions.
Well, before I long rest, I'm gonna cast create food and water because obviously I'll get my spell slots back. And then, obviously, now I'm happy to long rest.
I think, given the fact that it is very much the night, you guys are on the deck of the ship, and it is not the most comfortablest of rests for the people you liberated, the people you have saved, but it is by far better experience than whatever fate would have awaited them. They'd have stayed.
Yay.
We did it.
You all food your lunch, and you all now went your level ups.
Oh.
Yeah, level.
Yay, I got more spell slots. Woo-hoo.
You can go. Bith is probably one of the first people talking to the Freeman. Your metal bender does not do his nightly sculpting. He stays in his room all night.
There's too many people.
Yeah, he goes to sneak out, takes one look on the deck, and just goes, "Nah, I'm good." Nah.
Did I roll for hit points? I thought I wrote it down somewhere.
Level 9, right? Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling up to find.
Yeah.
I thought I'd done it, but I've obviously
Yeah, you'll be able to find it if you scroll up far enough. I mean, it's my bad. I probably should have waited until now to make you roll it, but I was just excited.
We didn't know as well that we was going to take us so long.
I had intended for you guys to long rest in that travel back. So that's it. It's a mixture of on me, on you. It's okay.
Well, what would have happened though is we would have been asleep. Most people would be with no armor,
Oh, no.
fighting those ropers
It was intended
and
to...
the drow.
Oh, no, it was intended to be
Yeah.
really fucked up. But no, congratulations, guys. You did fucking well. And I will conclude the session as we will be concluding the next D&D session on the 28th of September. Please put that in your diaries. And those...
Goodbye.